Yo, this is Ben from New York, and when I'm not robbing people or dumping bodies in the East River, I listen to Black Squirrel Radio.
Cool.
All right, and hello. Good morning. Well,
Hello.
afternoon.
Yo, what's up?
It is noon.
It is noon.
Now it is the
Bow, bow,
afternoon.
bow.
Hello,
Can I hear?
Hello, people of Earth. It
Can you
is
guys hear
I,
me?
Double D.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out.
This is Double
It's the
D and the
goddamn
Completely
Coneheads.
Serious crew. We can tell we're completely serious. I'm Double D, of course, and
all
with me is Macchiato,
Yeah.
Nick Neck, Lex Taylor, Trey J, and special guest Lucas.
Hello.
Jesus.
You
Like
can't
how-
go
I
leap
like how
deeper
everyone
than
has
me,
a
boy.
nickname.
I could go lower.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I can
Stop. Just stop.
Oh
So yeah,
my.
Lucas
Interesting
is
to go
Alexis's bae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bang
BF,
thing.
the boyf.
And so we're
I
all
don't-
gonna be fourth wheels. Yeah,
The 5 wheels?
the 5 wheels. I don't know.
The 5 wheels on this truck?
I can't count. I went to Cleveland.
We're 6 wheels.
I went to Shuffled Lake High School.
Yeah.
I could not count.
They taught me fractions and that's it. I'm like, what are fractions? Okay, begin.
Yay.
Uh.
So, we're all.
Ready up my computer.
Oh.
How was everyone's week, first off?
Pretty good.
Well, I got a story.
Yeah.
Story time.
Oh,
Story
yeah?
time with Dylan.
What's your story, Dylan?
Well, me and Julian, we decided to volunteer for mobile DJ to get paid $75 each. So,
For those that don't know, mobile DJ is like Black Squirrel Radio is like DJ service. So like they'll go to events to play music for you.
hire us, please. I want more money.
By
But-
the way, did you go to that thing?
Which thing?
You know, the
Thing.
career thing that Kayla told us?
I didn't know where to go to. I didn't know where to look.
Come on.
Did you go to the thing?
Dude,
I don't know
we
where the
need-
thing is.
We need to get paid. Hey, could you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You
So,
Can you hear me
anyway,
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
you're
hear
all
you.
good.
Yay.
our first gig was at a middle school
Oh my
in
God,
Kent.
that's annoying.
Stanton Middle School. Never go because all the kids are horrible people.
Do you need a reminder of how bad middle school was? Cause
Yes.
I
No.
don't.
Well, let's just say my middle school was a lot different than this middle school. First of all, they're all rude and mean because they.
You
before
just
we-
described middle
Yeah,
school
you
though.
just described my middle school, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
described every middle school.
I had a small.
Actually, I thought of an interesting question. So
No.
there's a middle school and there's a high school. How come there's no low school?
Low
What do you mean by
school?
low
I think that's
school?
You mean,
elementary
yeah, I was
school,
about to
bro.
say, I was like, you
Middle?
mean elementary?
But shouldn't they call
I
it low
get it,
school?
I
get it.
Low, middle, high.
I do
I
get that.
get
That
it,
is
but
correct.
anyway.
Low sounds like a demeaning word.
Yeah, exactly. They probably didn't want to do that. Be like,
Low
oh, we don't want to beam the little kids, whatever.
Also,
PC,
they
whatever.
just kept requesting before we could even set up the Whip It Nene song and Hitting the Quan.
Play hit the quan.
Yeah, essentially, pretty much.
Hold on. Play hit the quan. The weird one. Weird
I have no idea what the second one is.
Listen, the
I-
middle school generation,
Is complete crap. Yes.
but the little kid generation. So I don't know if I told you guys this story. I told Dylan when we went to the hospital for my arm, like a week and a
Yeah.
half ago. I was in the back and I accidentally had my phone on. So my phone ringtone is the Final Fantasy VII Victory thing, the da 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 whatever. So I it went off and I was like, crap. And so I turned it off halfway, and then this little ginger kid that was across from me who broke his arm, it was like da 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 da, and I turned it off, and then he went da da da, and I was like, oh, thank God. I
See-
have faith in this generation.
Little kids are cool because they're not complete
Oh my
jerks
God.
yet. Middle schoolers are the worst people I will ever.
Oh, just wait till they
meet.
get to high school. Those are the kids that will end up doing drugs and end up pregnant. So
Yeah, I've already
yeah.
seen that.
Yeah.
That's happened.
wait, there was a pregnant girl at that dance.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Wow.
In high school, there were
We've really lost faith.
like in my old high school, there were a lot of pregnant teens. Like
yeah.
one girl
Yeah.
that was on my newspaper got pregnant, and I'm like, "Come on, Mackenzie,
Talk about making headlines.
Ah! Ooh, that was a good one.
That was actually pretty good.
That was
Okay,
pretty nice,
so
actually.
middle schoolers are the worst people
Journalism
ever.
jokes.
Yeah, so that is my experience. So we have Lucas today.
Yeah.
So
Jesus, will you stop with the deep voice?
no,
Fight. no, Dylan, stop it. Stop enabling him.
he might win.
70s,
You probably will.
70s funk music's just gonna start playing in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bop,
Whenever
bop.
someone says Lucas's name, you can just hear "Pow
we-
chicka wow"
we-
in the background.
Al Green slowly starts to fade in.
Jeez.
So Lucas, where are you from?
I'm from old Roanoke, Virginia.
That's a cool place. Yeah. I've been to Williamsburg.
I've been to Williamsburg.
Yeah, I have been to Williamsburg.
How was that, Dylan?
I went with my choir trip. It was a choir trip, so you know.
My choir trip. It was a choir trip. Thing.
I went
What
to
do
my
you think
choir.
of Williamsburg, Virginia?
Yeah, I liked it. It was cool. I was like, I might go to William and Mary, the college there, but they didn't have a journalism program. I'm just like, oh wow, then no.
No.
I was like,
Oh wow, never mind.
I don't know. It was a cool town. I liked it.
Williamsburg can be sketchy. Just good thing you didn't go.
Yeah. Then I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here enjoying time with
Yeah.
us, Dylan.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine my life
Fist
any
bump.
other way.
Oh, fist bump.
Aw,
Brotherly fist
Dylan.
So nice.
So,
Lucas, what do you do?
oh God, stop it.
What do I do?
God.
Like job,
The
hobbies.
Q&A section.
I work at Walmart down in Roanoke.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank
Jason
you,
already knows.
Thank you. And just play in a band on the side and go to Virginia
Very
Western
nice,
Community
very
College.
nice.
What's the band called and what do you play?
Play lead guitar and the band's called The Stillborn Poet.
I like it.
Wait,
I
what
like
was it called again? I didn't hear it.
The Stillborn Poet.
Oh, that's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of music? Is it reggae, R&B?
No. Dylan.
No. It is metalcore, like
Heavy metal, like
I can
screaming.
respect that. I can respect that.
Like,
Jason can.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how heavy is it?
I'd say like it's not like death metal.
no, it's I would say like an
It's
8
not.
or 7.
It's not the most extreme thing.
No,
Let's just
it's
get
probably
that.
like a 7.
Oh, okay. So it's like, it's pretty heavy, but not too heavy.
Yeah.
When
So
you go out and,
post rock, kind of.
A little bit
Nah.
It's more like,
Heavier
it's
than
more like
heavier.
ABR, I would say, right?
Yeah, it's more like ABR.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'd ABR, no. Over my head.
August Burns Red.
Okay.
Hey,
Brain.
that's a good standard to be with. August Burns Red is awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go.
So yeah, Lucas plays guitar and stuff. We should have made you play guitar. Like, play me a
He
good
did
song.
bring his acoustic with
I
him.
did
Play
bring
us
my
out.
acoustic.
Damn.
Dang it.
I didn't even think about
We
that.
could have actually had to play us out. Oh,
Play me out, Lucas.
He could have just gotten on top of the table and just started ripping his guitar. All the microphones would just blow up like instantly.
It's like, it's too awesome. The mics are too. It's too much for the mics.
Dylan's metal face just starts like.
That
Guys,
stuff.
it'd be like this. If all the mics broke, then we would have to talk to that camera. Like, really close.
Hi,
It's like
webcam.
bullshit.
Hello, webcam.
No, like we would have to like stand up and like.
Does,
So-
does that camera have a
Lift up to
microphone?
Julian.
I have sort of
Oh,
a
really?
I have
That's
sort of a
interesting.
starter topic before we get into our actual topics.
Nice.
Since Halloween is next weekend, Kent Halloween and actual Halloween.
Oh,
what are you
boy.
guys? What are you guys gonna be?
I'm gonna die. Yeah.
I'm gonna be safe in my room and not off campus.
I meant like a costume. Can I get dressed up?
Probably not.
No,
I
Dick.
got mine all planned out.
Yeah, you're gonna be anonymous, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. If someone is
Not
willing
as
to give
member.
me a ride to a costume store, I want to buy
could
like
just make a
chicken
costume.
animal mask.
That's what I'm doing.
What you could do
I
is
don't
have
You guys
any-
wanna know what I'm gonna
get a
be?
spatula and say you're the hash slinging slasher. That worked for me last
Whoa.
year, and that was perfect.
Hey guys, you
That's
wanna know what
actually a
I'm
really
gonna
good
be?
idea.
Julian's got a cool costume. I'm Batman.
What was that? I'm sorry, you covered the
Yeah, you
mic.
covered the mic.
Yeah, no, you peaked it.
I tried to be cool, but
We peaked it.
You can't be cool if you cover the mic.
You
Yes,
just got
I
peaked.
can.
You
you
peaked.
can't, dude.
So Dylan, you're gonna be a lumberjack. Is that
I'm
what it
gonna be a
is?
sexy lumberjack.
Yeah, and your
Let's
girlfriend.
just call it lumberjack.
Both
for now.
both
give it
both
nothing
boys
sexy.
and girls are just gonna be all over you, dude.
They'll be like, oh my god,
Lumberjack.
lumbersexual.
Dylan just wants to be
I
loved.
want you to
that's it.
slice my
That's-
timber,
yeah.
boy.
That's all. I just want to be
Please stop.
loved.
Please stop.
I mean, you can call me lumbersexual. That's pretty much the
Can
costume.
we stop right now? Can we stop with the lumber sexual?
Hello, ladies. I'm lumbersexual.
No, you gotta go lower.
Lower.
Oh my
ladies.
god, stop it.
I'm a lumbersexual.
There you go.
He
You got
kills your wood if you know
This
what I mean.
is-
got it.
Huh?
Softly whisper into the mic.
Okay, both of you, please.
Yeah, stop.
having
Stop
too
right
much fun.
now.
Oh my god.
We need to stop making
So,
sexual lumberjack
Mine is
jokes.
I'm gonna be so I wanted to be Alice. At first we went to Walmart and that's where we saw like the weird stuff. We saw like the sexy butterfly costume,
Ew.
sexy bee, sexy ladybug,
Sexy lumberjack.
pretty much. And then I thought we saw like a sexy Mad Hatter costume. I was like, oh my god, I could be the Mad Hatter, not like a sexy one. But then I thought that would be too hard, so I wanted to be Alice. And then I talked with Dylan yesterday, and he was thinking I could be like Alice Madness Returns. If you ever played that game, which is like really
Well, that's
cool.
a sequel to like the Alice
Yeah,
Madness,
yeah,
whatever.
it's
I don't
first
know.
one.
It's pretty effed up,
Eh,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like American McGee's Alice or some
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah.
But then I figured
Some
like
stuff
not a
like
lot of
that.
people might not know what that is, so I figured I could just be like what you said, Malice, like Alice's evil twin sister or something like that. where she has-
Malice. I kill people.
Pretty much.
You need a crazy,
hell
you
was
need a
that?
crazy laugh.
Yeah,
I
sure.
got scared
Just
for
have
a
a
minute.
theme of
But with,
murder
like-
and mayhem around here now.
But with like dark eyeshadow and like sort of like maybe like a really dark blue or black or like dark purple dress, and then just have like blood stains on my apron and like carry around a fake
And you,
knife.
you have like your ringtone is crawling in my skin.
Get out of here.
These wounds
Nick-
will
Because
never
I wanted like
Kevin,
I wanted like
Kevin
a.
just got a chill up his spine. Our friend Kevin.
I kind of wanted, yeah,
He
but I
just,
kind of wanted like a.
He's just like,
he just woke up like, crawling. What was that? Crawling in my
But I
stomach.
kinda wanted- I
It
kinda
would-
wanted
it
one that
wouldn't
was
be,
like a
it wouldn't
pun,
be
too.
that. It would be,
Great
it ain't me.
It ain't me. I'm the
fortunate
fortunate
son.
son.
Oh, now he feels a chill
Yeah,
down his
yeah.
spine.
Now
Anyway.
he just
Yeah.
woke
For,
up
for,
with
Keep
pe-
going.
for people who
Okay.
want context to that, our friend Kevin, almost
Hey,
every time he
hey.
like goes on Pandora,
Listen.
every time he goes on Pandora, a Creedence song plays, and almost every time he just sends like
CC
everyone a
Oregon.
Snapchat of like
Yeah.
his utter disappointment on his face.
He has the perfect utter disappointment face.
No, but
I say
like
that with love.
I wanted like a
like
costume that had like a pun with it. And Malice
pun?
was a Malice was a pretty good pun. That was pretty
Da,
good.
da,
Dylan.
da, da, da.
So thank Dylan Dombrowski for my
I don't know if I like my idea. Mine's just going as myself. Or the Master Chef.
Master Chef. He said he was gonna put on a Master Chief helmet with a spatula and be Master Chef.
I approve.
That'd be funny. Just be like,
That is, yeah, that's creative.
you want my Spartan steak?
Oh my god.
Medium rare?
That does not
Oh, like,
sound
no.
good.
does not
I
Dylan.
could say Spartan sausage. I mean, you know.
He could have been worse. That's
You
still
want my battle
Dombrowski.
rifle?
Oh god.
Oh god. Every
Oh,
time.
it's so steamy in here.
Every freaking time.
Ew.
Crack a window, Christ.
I wish.
I mean, there's a window. You just gotta throw something
True,
in it and
true.
you can crack
Just-
it.
Here,
There's
let's
a
take your
window.
laptop, Julian.
Yes, let's throw his laptop.
Topics.
Should we get into topics or should we take
We
break?
got a couple seconds for topics. A couple minutes, yeah. We can do
Julian?
topics.
All right, let's shortly introduce one.
All right.
Julian,
Well,
what do you got?
here's the thing. There wasn't a lot of good news topics this week, movie-wise, so
There's
it's
never
gonna
any.
be me just talking about stuff I hear in the movie world. So I guess I'll start with actual news. Did you guys hear about the new Power Rangers movie? They casted 3
Yeah.
people.
Didn't they cast the Red Ranger, I believe?
The red. Wait, did they?
Yeah, they
Red
did the
one?
Red Ranger,
The
Blue
black
Ranger.
one, and
Blue Ranger?
the blue one. And you know what's kind of funny? Because in the original TV show, it has some racial problems because they had a black person and an Asian person, but the black person was in a black suit and the Asian person was in a yellow suit. So
Yeah.
do I need to describe?
That's pretty
it?
bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And then
So
they
did
changed
something
it.
Interesting now because I guess they felt like why have black guy be the Black Ranger? Now it's an Asian guy as Black Ranger, and they got a black guy. Which have any of you guys seen Me and Earl and a Dying Girl?
I wanted to see it,
No.
but it just I don't
I have
know.
yet to
No
see it.
money.
Yeah, I heard it's a
No
great
money.
movie, and the African American gentleman in that movie is now the Blue Ranger. So
All right.
all right. I can deal.
Me and Earl and the Dying Girl is kind of like a cynical Fault in Our Stars, without all the romance, lovey, gushy
and
grossness.
It's like a movie hipsterism to it. So that's
Yeah.
Oh man, I love. Oh.
Oh my god. It's got the kid who was the main kid from Project X, Thomas.
man.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't
Yeah.
remember his name.
I haven't seen whatever Project X is. So.
I've
See,
only
it's
seen
an
I've
awesome
only
movie.
seen parts.
Alright.
I've only seen
It-
little tidbits.
It's good for one
hilarious.
showing, and then it's like, wow, this is kind of dumb.
Hey, I like that movie. I've watched it many times. It's pretty good.
I've watched it 3 times. I'm
Very
like,
entertaining.
What the heck is it even about? I never heard of
the
it
biggest
before.
party
Yeah.
ever.
Oh.
That's basically it.
That sounds kind of cool, actually.
It was
Yeah.
based off an event that happened in Australia, that like huge ass
Of course,
party
of course,
with
Australia.
20,000 people or something like that.
Holy smackadoli.
Can save it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us how you really feel, right? Yeah.
But yeah, so they're
kiss your
casting
mother with that mouth?
So, you guys still excited about this Power Rangers? Go Power Rangers! movie?
I mean, I
Yeah.
never really liked Power Rangers to begin with, so I'm kind of out of out of
I mean,
loss here.
I feel you.
I'm just like,
Like
If it's good, if
all
it's good,
all
you
I
know?
know about Power Rangers is that the American Power Rangers sucks and the Japanese Power Rangers is actually good because they go like way more out with like violence and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
dude, they
like
have,
people
like, so many
people
memorable
people
villains in the-
people die like horribly in the
what
Japanese Power
memorable
Rangers.
villains?
The
Hold
purse
on.
villain that had like his guy dressed up in a jumpsuit, had a purse on his head, and his weapons are like purse-related weapons.
What?
All I know about the
Purse-related
show is
weapon.
that it has bad dubbing and bad voice acting and bad everything.
I only
Really.
remember the Dino Force, whatever.
Oh, I know
Yes,
that
that was my
one.
Like,
that
one
was-
awesome.
Like that's the one I actually watched.
You know what I remember?
Because it had dinosaurs in it. Why would you not like?
And they fuse into cooler dinosaurs.
And you're just like, whoa,
Oh,
oh god.
dinosaur.
And then I
Wow.
slightly remember they did like a weird ninja thing with a
Yeah, I know that.
Ninja
I remember.
Storm.
I think I remember watching that one too.
The
it
only
had
one
a
I
guinea
really-
pig.
I got really into like the what was that, Turbo or something like that, where they had cars and like there was a movie that went along with that. Which
Yeah,
I
there was
watched-
like a couple
watched-
movies.
Oh yeah, I remember. I vaguely. I mean, I don't know. It's just I so vaguely like recall
wait,
like
there
the
is
entirety of the Power
samurais.
Rangers
There was
series.
police officer Power Rangers. There were
Police officer.
there were
Power
janitorial
Rangers.
Power
Safari
Rangers.
animal Power
There
Rangers.
were,
There's just
I
a
mean,
bunch.
There were accountant Power Rangers.
There were even
there were
lumberjack Power Rangers.
Lumberjack.
That'd be
There were-
weird.
There were radio DJs. Yeah, they just filled a lot of occupations.
Are you just
And
gonna?
my favorite Power Rangers, prostitution Power Rangers.
No.
Dude, no.
No.
Should we cut to break? I think
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
should cut to break.
Yeah, that note.
Everyone's just like, no. no, no,
Okay,
no, no,
so-
no, no.
I need a break for a little.
Yeah. So
minute.
we're gonna play Arctic Monkeys brick by brick.
Ooh, oh,
Brick by brick.
monkeys
I've
are
heard a lot
Arctic.
about. I've heard a lot
Yeah.
about them.
So we'll be back. Hopefully we won't talk about the Power Rangers anymore. Maybe.
Please.
I don't know. We'll find out next time after this break.
I got
Okay.
a
See
story
ya.
to say about the
All right, and we're back.
That
That
was
was super
strange.
weird.
That was weird.
It really wanted to play that song.
It's
Yeah.
it said station ID. I don't know what happened.
Wait, Dylan, can we just acknowledge how fast you tapped those? No. Welcome back.
Nice response time, by the way.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm used to it.
Like, I'm impressed.
I'm used to being messed up, so it's all right.
All right, so.
All right, more movie topics.
Yes.
All right,
Hooray.
so I just looked this up.
Yeah.
You guys know the ride Tower of Terror at Disney?
Yes, I do.
I have ridden that
Wait,
before.
are they making another
Are they
movie
making
about
a
that?
movie?
Yeah,
Oh.
that is the most amazing ride for two reasons.
Forget
It was
that.
based off the
Forget all of
Twilight
that.
Zone. The ride was awesome because it was actually spooky and it was a giant pitfall. It was awesome. And now they're making a movie, which of all the Disney rides, that
They
one
they
deserves
already
a
made the movie though a long time ago.
That was like a direct-to-video movie. You can't count that.
I'm counting that. It was played on the Disney
remember
Channel.
how good the Haunted Mansion was? No.
They're making another one with Benicio del Toro, Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo
Yeah, I
del
can't say the word,
Toro.
which I feel ashamed of, and Ryan Gosling in it. So. they're
Wait,
redoing
what?
that. Yeah, they're making another
That's a
Haunted House
thing?
with Del
Wow.
Toro directing and Ryan Gosling
I think
possibly star.
I think I just like wet myself a little bit.
I'm just.
Well, I heard Ryan
Hell.
Gosling.
Okay,
so-
okay already then. Let's not do that. Let's keep this calm.
That's weird. So, what would they do about the Twilight Tower or whatever? The
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. I'm sorry. I rode that ride in 5th grade,
They
and I
go
was
up a
scared.
tower and it's scary.
It was.
The end.
I was
It's a Disney
spooked
horror movie, but
Pretty
I was
much.
right.
Pretty much.
because they're like,
Because you may like say,
But
oh,
Disney never does anything right. So I won't like it.
You may say that Disney horror films sound stupid and not gonna work, but there was this horror film back in the day, like in the 70s, that Disney made, and it was actually like legit.
what was that,
scary.
like some weird Irish thing?
I don't know, like the Nostalgia Critic like reviewed it like once for like his Disney December thing. Do you watch?
I
it?
think I know what it is. It was like, wasn't Sean Connery in it?
No, that's different.
Sean Connery.
Wasn't I in a Disney movie?
No, but it was actually like legit. Like the way they shot was like actually like
Like-
a horror film. So I believe if they do it right, this could be pretty.
Well, I mean, if
awesome.
Guillermo del
Yeah.
Toro's on it, then
No, he's
yeah.
not directing. He's directing the Han Mansion.
Well.
Oh, okay.
Who's doing the other thing then?
Oh, they
Tower.
just announced it. So
Oh, it still doesn't have a director to them.
nope.
Okay.
Who do you want to direct though?
Oh, David Fincher
Oh.
because he
Wa-
makes every film.
You
good.
want David Fincher to direct everything though? That's
Kind
like
of.
pick a different
I want
one.
Danny Boyle to direct anything. Speaking of movies, apparently the new Steve Jobs movie is amazing.
Yeah, by the way,
Really?
I'm gonna see that today.
But so with the
Tell
other
me
ones.
how it is.
Well, except
Yeah,
Ashton
well,
Kutcher.
I
That
will
one
review
was.
it.
Okay,
but
yes,
I haven't
that
seen it.
one.
No one was into that one ever.
No one remembers it.
No one
Mr.
remembers what now?
Kutcher.
The Ashton
Oh.
Kutcher Steve Jobs film.
I saw a movie
That
yesterday.
literally came out like
Oh.
2 years ago. And
I
then-
saw Beasts of No Nation on Netflix.
Oh, really?
How is
How's
that? I've heard good things about it.
Okay, so it's like kind of like Platoon and Apocalypse Now. It's just really, really messed up. It follows for the first half hour, it's kind of about this kid and his family. It's like you get to know them, you get to like them, and then
And immediately takes them away from me.
well, just the kid. Then the kid's left alone. Then Idris Elba finds him. He's like this crazy warlord guy, and he trains him, and it's really messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
Tell me more.
yeah, it's super messed up. I liked it, like all the cinematography, because it was directed by the same guy who directed the first season of True Detective. So
Yeah, Carrie Fukunaga?
something like that. But
Fukunaga.
he did all the photography, the cinematography, and the directing, and it's really good looking. Like some parts are like really cool. The plot is
Wait, what movie? I'm sorry.
Beasts of No Nation. It's on
Okay.
Netflix, so if you got Netflix, then you can most definitely see an Oscar-worthy
Oh, is
film.
it the one about the child soldiers and
Yeah.
all that crazy stuff? Yeah, I saw a trailer for it. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
It looks really sad.
Yeah, it looked
It-
pretty good, but there's a lot of controversy. It's actually a news topic I just thought about.
Um,
Involving it since it was
Yeah.
released on Netflix and it's getting like widely popular. Like a lot of studios are getting pretty.
peeved.
Peeved.
Can I say
Just say peeved. It's
Peeved.
We already have the word. Just settle for that word.
peeved?
Let's
about
not make
it
this more
since
complicated
it's
than
so,
it needs to be.
Popular on Netflix and everyone's seen it. It's possibly getting Oscar nominations, and yeah, that's the conspiracy.
And yeah.
like I see, like I was watching it with my roommate. He read a review about it. He said someone should already give Idris Elba the Oscar already. Like it already has his name on it. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my.
But there's Michael Fassbender as Steve Jobs. and
Well, I mean,
Leo
he's not the main character,
DiCaprio
though.
Oh, he's supporting character.
Yeah, he's supporting. Like this year is mostly about main actors, like main roles, but side supporting, it's kind of like who's gonna
Seth
get that?
Rogen maybe for Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Seth Rogen, but that's pretty much it, and whatever else is coming out. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's more main actor heavy than supporting role. So
Well,
Idris Elba might get it.
Maybe a Marvel movie will be good. Yeah, I couldn't even.
No,
get myself to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, 'cause Michael Pena's got
I was
one.
gonna commit seppuku for a second there. That was painful.
please don't.
Nick.
just
Yes, because
blood just everywhere. Just
Michael Pena from Ant-Man is gonna get an Oscar from Ant-Man.
Better.
That'd be so
That was
funny.
hilarious.
I denied the idea because I hate Michael Pena and Ant-Man does not look interesting.
But he said
let's
yes.
move on to next topic.
How
Yeah.
dare you? Okay, so I
Alright.
give like Beast of No Nation about 8.5 out of 10 coffee cups.
With sugar.
What?
With sugar.
Well, the half is sugar.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Oh,
also,
okay,
remind me
alright.
to
So weird.
review The
Weird
Martian
viewings.
later.
Yeah,
in
so-
this episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But the rest of the topics are going to be discussions, which there are two really good ones we could talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So, Star Wars, the new trailer was released
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
What's your guys'
I'm
amazing
excited.
opinions?
I'm excited.
pretty,
Well-
pretty hype worthy. I'd
Well-
say.
Yeah.
I teared up at the end of it, so that's my contribution.
And I died for 5 seconds.
She cried. He died. I laughed.
I was
a little
blown away.
inside.
I was like,
I was like,
I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, I got a lot of things to say about it. First off, the cinematography in it looks like amazing. Like it
When
looks
it's not
so,
CG anyway.
Yeah, like it looks so amazingly shot, like that opening.
Oh,
shot
amazingly.
where, like,
Not
the-
amazing, but
Oh,
amazingly.
Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
amazingly.
it's amazing as the ozone.
Oh.
Like that first
what?
shot where you see Ray like go into that abandoned Starcraft. Oh,
That
like
does-
the
that does
practical
look
effects
cool.
in that looks so cool.
Mhm.
Even like that shot of Rilo Kin like staring out and it's like straight on his face.
Mm-hmm.
It's such like an intimidating shot. Like I love it so much.
It's good that Star Wars now has good cinematography again, because the prequel movies had no cinematography.
You guys will
Yeah.
just not let up on that. You're gonna
There's
not let
some
up.
good parts I like about the prequel trilogy.
Oh yeah, there's some good.
Like-
The
things, but
third
majority-
movie's okay.
I mean, even the first movie, I liked young Ewan McGregor. I know people are gonna hate this, but I liked some of the stuff. It's just the directing is awful. The
Oh, yeah,
writing is
no.
awful, but
Jar
the
Jar.
acting when
It's decent.
is decent. Yes, Jar Jar, but you
Qui-Gon.
have to admit it.
Qui-Gon. I like Qui-Gon.
You have to admit it. They got less Jar Jar as the series went on. Like, it's
Hey,
like
he still
It got
let the-
less Jar Jar as
But
the
you know,
series.
Jar Jar
Less
still had
Jar
a big
Jar.
effect on the
Less Jar
series
Jars.
because he let the Emperor be in the power of the
Yeah.
state and stuff like that, which pretty much led to every bad thing happening in the Star Wars universe.
But if you really think about it, George Lucas is weird when he like, oh, I'm gonna re-release this new thing because I edited like one scene. But as the movies went on, he kind of like deleted Jar Jar from the movie, if you know what I mean. Kind of like less
Like,
Jar Jar. Like he fixed it.
I don't think he deleted it. I think the people deleted it because so many people complained.
Oh yeah,
and he's like,
because
I mean, he's still directed.
back in what was it?
To be fair,
2000
as bad as Jar Jar is, and as bad as the Phantom Menace is,
Yeah.
the Christmas special is still like the worst thing ever made. It's so
Okay,
bad. That,
yeah.
It's so bad that
Yeah.
even George Lucas says that was awful.
Yeah,
I
that
have
did-
no idea what I was doing. That was so
I
bad.
was really
And
high
he
at the
really
time.
and he made Howard the Duck and the
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
Okay, so yeah.
both
dying
crimes
again.
against humanity.
And if you really think about it, Howard the Duck is officially the first Marvel movie.
Which is
Wait, is it? I think there was
completely
one. Well, there was the TV shows in the 70s.
There was
like
a
Doctor
Captain
No, I'm
Strange.
talking about like the first
No, there is
Marvel
a
movie.
there is a '90s Captain America
Yeah, I was just
movie
about to
and
say,
like
Yeah.
But it wasn't Howard the Duck like 80s.
Yeah, Howard Duck was.
no, and there is also the unreleased Fantastic Four movie that's
That's
actually
90s.
kind of okay for
let's
some
let's
reason.
not even talk about those because they were all crap.
Fantastic Four movie wasn't too
old,
bad.
The old Fantastic Four movie, the one that was never
Oh, the
released,
first
is
one.
actually kind of okay for
B
not
movie?
for a '90s under budget B superhero.
I mean, it looks
movie.
interesting. It's just I can't take the things facing that seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, can you take the things seriously,
At
face
all?
seriously in the first few movies?
I still can't take it
Well,
seriously.
granted, you know it sucks because I'm more for practical effects, and the
Yeah.
one of Jessica Alba did that. Like, the thing's practical, but it's actually one of the few times practical effects do not work.
Yeah.
'Cause he looks
Whoa,
ridiculous.
Here. Ridiculous.
Redunculous.
Oh, okay. That makes much more sense. Anyway, would you rather that or the new things look?
I guess the new one because it looks more plausible and
I
I
haven't
can
seen
not
the new
grin at it.
movie.
I've seen.
Don't.
Is
it looks
it-
terrible.
We're not. I'm not acknowledging existence.
How bad?
Acknowledge its
How is
existence.
it compared to the first movie, which was
I heard terrible, but I can't
Okay,
really say
can we get back to Star Wars,
amazing.
please? Star Wars.
Okay,
Star
Can,
Wars.
can we all agree
No, I-
that the lightsaber combat in the prequels are much better than
Oh.
Yes,
Like-
that's my main
Like
point.
that's what I liked about the first movie was Darth Maul fight scene. That's
Yeah.
that's cool.
epic.
Yeah, I could agree.
Double-
But like I
lightsabers.
don't know, like the prequel fights feel more like crazy and like kind of dumb and almost anime-ish when the lightsaber fights
Anime-ish.
from the original trilogy feel like you're watching like samurais duke it out. It feels
Yeah,
more,
but I mean, that first actual lightsaber fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, it's gonna like, we're gonna touch
Yeah.
lightsabers, like, boom.
It's like
touch
Burrow.
tips.
Burrow.
God,
But they're both like old men though.
But you expect
Darth
the-
Vader is like
So
a dying
Count- so
corpse,
Count
and
Dooku-
Obi-Wan is old. Like he's
So
like in
Count
his
Dooku
80s.
could still like
They're these
whip
powerful
around
beings,
and everything like
though.
that. That's still plausible.
But you know what I'm really,
really.
excited about the new movies for?
Yeah,
What are you,
what?
what are you pulling out? What are you pulling out of your bag? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Did you bring it with you?
What?
You freaking did. Oh, my god.
no.
Julian's excited. Well, I brought
Julian
it.
literally left his seat.
Oh,
Come on.
You broke it.
See, you don't know how to use it.
No, I'll figure
It
out
takes
how
a
to
certain
use it.
kind of
Come
person.
come on,
Yeah,
not
You don't have the
Yeah.
force.
You don't.
I gotta use force.
Oh no.
No,
No.
no,
God.
no.
Julian,
no.
there's-
Stop!
We've been-
Stop!
We'll try it
touching
after the break. We'll try it after the break.
No,
okay?
no, well, let's get
I'm
done
gonna
for first
cry.
top, my last
Okay,
topic.
so Star Wars, awesome. I can't wait to see it. Why isn't it December 19th or whatever? I'm ready for it.
16.
December 19th, whatever.
I just want to see it. Come on. Come on, movie release.
Well, release
Oh my
it on
God,
Christmas
get out,
is
movie,
gonna
I
get
want it
out
now.
all the more hype.
I want this
so-
movie now. Ah.
Okay, so my last topic. This comes from a man named Daniel Craig, who plays
Yeah.
James Bond,
Yeah.
if you were not aware.
We know who Daniel
He
Craig
was
is.
recently interviewed about why people like James Bond, or like why men specifically like James Bond. And he said
Because
this,
he's hot.
Because of a very,
Hot, yeah.
he's a very classy man.
Yeah.
really lost my train of thought there.
Well,
basically
you
said
were
'cause
thinking
no,
about
he's
how hot
cool.
Daniel Craig was, right? Because I was.
Daniel
Well, he's a good looking
Craig.
man,
Stop.
but I'm not sexually attracted to him.
Stop.
But
The beach
as I was
scene.
saying,
What's
really,
wrong with
okay,
you?
Let me finish what I'm trying to say, Nick. Okay, and he said this. Basically, I think men like James Bond because basically he gets all the women, he's really cool cars, and he's very serious about.
Is everyone happy? I just did it for you.
Yes.
I didn't want to whip it out that hard.
Hey,
Okay,
you wanna
okay. I'm
distract me
retracting
again?
that statement.
Please
Retracting that
stop.
statement.
But I mean, can we all take a moment to look how?
Is this menu? What is
I don't know, but can we take a
Spring.
moment to look how cool this
Can we take
is?
a moment to finish my thing?
Yes.
have the power.
I'm surrounded by
Jason.
idiots.
I've always wanted to do that.
wrong everything, dude.
I've always wanted to do that.
I just got reminded of Chappie by you doing that. Screw you. That movie's awful. I hate
I've never
Chappie
seen
so
it.
much.
Okay, well, James Bond. That's what we're talking about.
Okay,
alright, well,
okay.
So basically,
Okay.
so-
What do you want to say?
but he said this at the end of like the whole thing. But let's not forget that James Bond is a misogynist. Do you guys agree with that saying?
Yeah.
James Bond.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sean
I feel
Connery,
like James
mostly.
Bond being an ass is like part of his character. Like at one point, like Mother or M or whatever her name is like,
M.
you're an Arab from the Cold War, and he's just like, I don't freaking care. I love being a freaking douchebag. Like he just doesn't care.
He's a
Like,
product. He's a product of another time.
Well, actually,
He
here's
He's
the
a
thing.
classy man, but he does have his flaws.
Here's the thing. Actually, I debate against that because Casino Royale, they actually do depict James Bond like as someone caring for a woman. Because when he had like Evergreen in that movie, you could see like he actually cared. And when
Which one was that? Skyfall.
Casino Royale?
The first one.
When she
Well,
died,
all
he was
of-
actually heartbroken by it.
It's
But
sort of
you
like
kind of need that to become like the good agent he can be. So by the time Skyfall comes, and he's so cold-blooded about everything,
And jaded.
kind of makes sense because I think the whole series kind of shows.
I don't think Skyfall is about him being like cold-blooded or jaded. I think it's just more him being old and just being like, I just don't want to do it.
this is the Dark Knight Rises, the James Bond series.
Basically,
I
it is.
Well, I don't. I will.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I really love Skyfall. It's probably my favorite James Bond movie, right next to GoldenEye, probably. But I
I've
don't
yet to
know.
see GoldenEye or most of the older Bond
GoldenEye's
films.
amazing.
GoldenEye
I
is the
was-
only good.
I was
what's his
was-
face?
I only
Pierce
played the
Brosnan.
game
Yeah, it's the
when I
only
was
good
younger,
Pierce
like
Brosnan
the
James
old
Bond
James
film,
Bond
but it's
game
one of
for
the best,
GameCube.
though.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to.
What's his face?
What's his face?
Oh, yeah. It's because you know how like No Country for Old Men. It's kind of like how we're being desensitized to like crimes, especially like really dark ones. I think that's kind of what Skyfall's tone is like, almost that how we're getting so
Mm-hmm.
desensitized to like war and all this like terrorism.
Really,
stuff
I
like
just
that.
felt more it was just about being old. The whole movie was about being
I mean,
old.
it's partially about that, but it's partially how he's getting used to the idea of killing people because there's that one scene where the Bond girl, he has to do that one game with Javier Bardem, like shoot the ball off, and like he almost doesn't care about like killing her almost.
I wouldn't say that.
War. What is it good for?
Or like when he's
Absolutely
when he
nothing.
sees her die, he's just like so unemotional about it. So I guess that's kind of like James Bond is supposed to be like that.
Oof.
All right, so we're gonna cut to break. We're gonna play the Guess Who.
Yay.
Can
And since
you
it's
guess who?
well, since it's almost Halloween, the song is called "Clap for the Wolfman."
Ooh.
Oh really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
so
I woo.
yay! I am timely and topical. Okay, so we'll be back with more stuff and
I love
things. Okay.
This semester, Black School Radio is working with the House of Blues in Cleveland. At this iconic venue in Cleveland, you can see August Burns Red, Newfound Glory, Yellow Card, and Time Flies. Make sure to keep it locked on blackschoolradio.com for the opportunity to snag free tickets to some sweet shows.
All right, and we're back.
Very nice.
So
Very
real quick,
nicely
since
done.
I keep hearing about August Burn Red, what type of music are they? Because now I'm curious.
Lucas, you wanna
Metal-ish?
take on that?
Are they kind of like System of a Down-ish?
No.
Dude, it's System of a Down. So awesome.
No one System of
Okay.
Down-ish except System of a Down.
You heard
System of Down's
you heard
amazing,
Beartooth,
dude.
right?
I will say that System
the other
of
week.
the
Oh, we
Yeah,
we
Downs
heard
is
Beartooth.
amazing.
I played Beartooth.
We heard
Imagine that
unique,
turned
no
up
one
by
else
like
can do it.
5.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Serge Tankian's such a crazy
Yes.
mofo.
All right,
Well,
so I got some cool news. In Japan, there's going to be an actual Pokemon gym.
I heard about that.
What is
Yes,
this?
there's an actual gym.
Actually, that was fitting because
Explain, please explain.
News part.
Dylan?
Okay,
More-
from
more
what I
explain.
gathered, it is pretty much
Yeah.
like you win prizes that you can go to like a Pokemon store, which is a Pokemon center where you can get stuffed Pokemon toys.
Ah.
So
cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like mini games and stuff. I didn't read too much into it. I was like, Pokemon gym? You mean you could challenge like some really cool guy and just be like, here's a badge, no, start your journey and all that. But it's in Japan, and I'm like, I have no money.
What is this battle?
Like Pokemon Battle.
But
Like you
a
just
game, or do
Did
you
you
just beat
just
people
throw
up?
like Pokemon
probably in the
plushies at
game.
each other?
Just throw it's dodgeball with Pokeballs.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
that
probably
could be
like
fun.
like you just challenge some
Ow,
guys
my
like,
arm!
I have like 3 Rayquazas. That's totally not cheating, am I right? But in Japanese.
Rayquaza should.
No.
If
Stop.
it is like
Oh,
DSs,
someone's
I can
gonna
just
someone's
imagine
gonna
it now.
charge me for a
Go,
hate crime
Pikachu,
now,
go!
probably.
And it's just like Pikachu. Pikachu.
Look at that crazy giant gym.
God, I'm done.
If I ever do go to this gym, I'll be doing the Pokeawesome like Ash impression.
Pikachu, you started smash.
Pikachu!
Well, there's probably more to it. I'm gonna look it up actually. Gosh dang it, American Cross! Stop calling me. I'm sick and tired of being called by American Cross.
I don't want your hospitality.
No,
They
I
want your blood.
know, but I'm like,
I want
can I
your
donate on my
blood.
own time instead of like on your time?
It's just like a call, like bling bling. Hello, hey Dylan.
Actually,
Have
wait.
You thought about the blood offer yet? Yes, I've thought about it. No.
I don't
Sure.
want to feed the vampires of America by giving my
Guys,
blood.
wait, that
We'll
would be
call
a
back
great
tomorrow.
costume idea for the Red Cross or Hospitals of America.
Well,
Like
have
they all
some-
dress up
They're
as
vampires.
vampires, and someone gets hurt. You know, they look like vampires.
Okay, so
Imagine that.
the Pokemon Expo Gym is gonna open in Osaka on November 19th.
Osaka.
The Expo Gym will be the first hands-on edutainment facility for Pokemon in Japan.
Edutainment.
The purpose of this facility is to provide fans with advanced tips on Pokemon using their abilities and overall way for kids to enjoy and learn to communicate with others as part of the
I
program.
didn't know that.
So, yeah, it's kind of like Kosai in Columbus, and like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Great Lakes Science Center. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like that, but with Pokemon.
Whoa.
That'd be cool.
Both
That'd be
Pokemon.
cool if they actually incorporated the new Pokemon Go with that as well.
Oh, they probably will. The various
I
training
want to try that
programs.
so bad. That looks so cool.
It does.
Like the
did
programs.
did you guys ever play that game that was made by the same people that are making Go called Ingress or something like
Mm-mm.
that?
I'm not.
I had something like that. I can't remember the name of it.
It was
for the
really
life of me.
interesting, but the fact that I barely have any data on my phone made me not really be able to play it. So I probably won't be able to play Go either.
So by
Yeah, I'm
like
not-
training
I'm
at
not
this
gonna do
expo place, they'll train you in various subjects and will reward you with special Pokemon for your X, Y, Alpha Sapphire, and Omega Ruby games.
Yeah.
Fans will get a Expo member card and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And there's a Pokemon Expo Gym Gear app for your smartphone next month. So yeah,
It's too much.
it's a lot of
too
Pokemon, and it's gonna be fun. Why am I not in Japan?
Okay, can we acknowledge something real quick on the swear word
Oh,
list
come
that
on.
you can't say? It says like suggested alternatives, and one of them is holy catfish. Like,
Holy catfish!
yeah, do you guys
Oh,
say that a lot?
catfish.
Holy
I
catfish!
feel like that
eh?
should be a thing that's more said.
Oh
honestly.
gosh, holy
Yeah.
catfish! That's
That's-
such a
we're
amazing topic.
We're saying
Yeah,
that during the
started it.
pre-taping.
Yes, holy catfish.
Holy catfish, she's dead.
Yes, we're
Oh
saying that.
gosh.
Oh gosh, she's
Oh,
dead.
jeez.
Canadian Dylan killed her.
Tommy Wiseau style. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Alright, so
speaking
anymore-
of Tommy Wiseau, I got
Oh, no.
also
Oh, really?
Tommy Wiseau wants to direct the Fantastic Four 2 movie.
Oh yeah.
Serious?
I remember hearing
Oh,
about
what
that.
if-
I'll watch that. That would
What
be
if that
amazing.
happened?
What if that did happen? That would be pretty
Wait,
cool.
no, wait. Tommy Wiseau could be Mr. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Mark could be the Human Torch.
Why?
No, it's
Why
still
like-
gonna be the
Isis
same.
could be the Thing. and Lisa could be the Invisible.
would be the thing.
All
Oh,
of
yeah.
those actors are probably either retired or dead.
He just
Hopefully
things out, and he's just like, "You're not my freaking mother."
No, they're probably gonna keep the
You're
same
telling me
casting.
apart, Susan.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm
Yelling
sorry
out
I
of my
brought
ear.
it up.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Alright, so video game topics?
I
Yeah.
guess so. All right, well,
I guess so.
good
Enthusiasm.
news is Fallout 4 is officially like finished.
Yes.
Everyone
Like,
already.
I mean, it's
Ah.
they're
So
done.
now have
Being, no,
lives.
I mean like it's done being developed, and there's like 27 like physical copies that exist like right now. And
I
then
want
yeah,
one of
they're
them.
giving out review copies, I guess. So the game's officially finished. They just have to like iron out bugs and like.
Please iron out those
finish
bugs.
marketing.
I don't
Wait,
want
is
New
that the
Vegas.
saying, iron out the bugs?
I
I
guess
want
so.
it.
I don't know,
It's
dude.
kind of funny. Just like, it's ready.
I don't want another New Vegas where it's like buggy as hell, but
didn't
then
mind- I
Or,
didn't
or
mind
every
that.
Bethesda game that's buggy as heck.
That sort of adds like a little charm.
sunglasses.
I mean, I'm
That
like,
puts a little
like
charm
that's
to it.
kind
I like
like I'm
those.
being honest. Like all of their games have problems with programming issues.
But that's just kind of what
Yeah.
they do. That's kind of like their little signature type thing.
I
for it.
guess.
That's their
but,
signature.
like, it's I don't know. I have a problem
I
with
kinda
that
like
when
that,
when
you know?
they try to like, all right, so we want to immerse you in this big world with all these characters, but we're gonna have physics problems and ragdolls freaking out.
I
and
like
just
those. Those
issues
make me
everywhere.
laugh.
Yeah,
like,
they're kind of
when
funny.
I shoot
mean,
them-
I get what
when
you
I
mean,
shoot
like,
They just
someone
break. They
and
just.
they
They
just
just. They
float up
just
into
break
the
like the
atmosphere.
immersion like so bad.
Yeah.
And for game that and for like developers, that's all about making like immersive RPGs. That's kind of like.
Yeah, I
one of
guess
the
on a
worst things that
technical
you can do.
It doesn't
standpoint,
take
I get
itself
what you
too
mean.
seriously.
I
but
mean, if
it's kinda
if
funny.
Fallout 4 manages to not be a buggy piece of poop, then I will give it credit for not being a buggy piece of poop. I'll probably still play it either which way.
I think
but-
you guys
Yeah.
should just be quiet and enjoy that we have this
Dude, I
art at
wanna
our
play
disposal.
it. I want to
Right.
play it. Like I'm excited.
enjoy
for
it.
Fallout
I'm
4.
kind of.
Stop being
I'll
critics
play it
all
at
the
some
time and just
point.
learn
It
to
probably.
enjoy life.
It
There's a
probably won't
dog.
be. It'll probably
It's a
be like when I
dog.
didn't
It's a
play
dog.
Fallout 3 until like 4
I'm gonna
years
name-
after
I'm
it
gonna
came
name him
out. I
Chester.
bought it
Yeah.
for like $8.
They do
So-
like Fallout
Name
3
mine
is like one of my
Jeff.
favorite.
I will
video
name mine
games, like,
Comet
ever,
because he would be
so-
cool.
New
Because I had a
New
dog.
Vegas is better.
He was a German
I
Shepherd, and his
know.
name was Comet. So
There's two
Yeah.
separate conversations going on.
Yeah,
This
this
race
is
gonna
probably
cry.
bad.
Yes, we should all stop talking over each other.
Okay, let me look up more classy video.
Yeah, my
games.
dog in Fallout 4 is gonna be named Chester.
So there's a new Zelda
gonna be
game
adorable.
called Zelda Triforce Warriors. If you remember Four
What?
Sword Adventures from forever ago, it's basically that, and it's on 3DS, and it looks really
Oh, so
cool.
it's like Toon Link.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And you
so-
can play up to 3 people at a time. I don't know why there isn't 4.
because
For some reason, it's
Triforce and
3.
Triforce means 3, which
Uh,
means 3 consistency.
That actually makes sense. Okay.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on
I can't
the,
believe I actually
Yeah?
didn't realize.
Like
that
one
first.
is probably like better in Magic. One is probably
more stronger.
stronger, and one can be
One-
like,
One's like
Defense.
and like the main link's like the most balanced one.
or he's bulky.
Or he's bulky.
something. I don't
Like he
know.
has more health than everything else, but he's super slow and
He's
he's
like
most of
Link
the
on
objects.
steroids.
I don't know. I
Oh,
haven't seen
God,
any of the
his
games,
muscles.
so I can't really tell you how it is.
I'm waiting on the new open world one that they announced
For the
at
Wii
E3.
U,
Yeah,
if that
at
ever
E3.
comes out.
That looks
It's gonna
snap.
take a minute.
Ugh.
Also, the Overwatch beta is coming out soon. For people who don't know what that game is, it's a game being made by Blizzard, who made
Looks so good.
WoW and
I like it.
Wow.
Diablo.
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 And it's basically like Team Fortress 2 and a MOBA game had a baby, and it looks potentially interesting.
Yeah, I like it. I've seen some of the
No,
gameplay.
no one
It
has
looks
said
good.
anything about how it's being like distributed though. No one knows if it's gonna be like a single pay thing. No one knows it's gonna be free to play like League of Legends and Dota 2 are or other MOBAs. Like no one's really said anything about how like that's going to work.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Turns out it's
Don't the
pay to win.
characters kind of look like they're from the Incredibles?
Kinda. I mean,
They
it's got that.
actually
It's got
do,
that
yeah.
same cartoony vibe that Team Fortress 2 has, except now it looks not old because Team Fortress 2 looks a little old.
Dude, Team Fortress 2 is amazing. The art style in
it's
that
good.
game's like amazing.
It would be amazing if it didn't
It was
have
it was designed
dumb
to last
cosmetic items, ruining the whole aesthetic of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just whenever like the hat things came out in the microtransaction
Basically, when
store.
it turned free to play, it kind of went.
Yeah,
down
when
there,
it
but-
when it turned free to play, I'm like, this is just a shallow form of its former self at this point. It's still fun to play, but there's just like so many weapons that the balancing is like awful, and the fact that instead of just having like a few classes and the few classes can get multiple weapons, the fact that Overwatch just has like a bunch of different people that you can play as, I feel like that'll make it more interesting in terms of variety, because that's what Team Fortress 2 is trying to do, but it doesn't do it very well.
Yeah, for sure. I
So-
just
For
hope it's
sure,
on
man. I
PlayStation
totally
4.
know what you're talking about. Computer games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
computer
have
games.
I have like 450 hours in Team Fortress 2, so I feel like I know at least a little bit of. what
Okay,
I'm talking about.
that's a lot. A lot.
I played a lot of that game in high school. That was my thing for a long time.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
We'll go to our
Pizza pie.
man of the street, Lucas. What do you think? Is that a lot?
Yes, it is.
All right, Lucas.
Let me see.
Is there anything else
Oh,
to to elaborate?
No, hold on.
No, we got like a couple more
Okay,
minutes.
cool.
We're
Okay,
good.
I'll do one more thing. If we're talking about Star Wars, they released the statistics for the Battlefront beta,
Mhm.
and it's the biggest beta that EA has like ever had. In
Really?
history.
I bet.
I'd imagine
like,
so.
like apparently people like really like poop their pants over it. So
I mean,
Believe that.
Julian and I both played it. I know Dylan, you played.
I
a little
played
bit.
it
Well, I do remember
extensively.
I
Really?
haven't
Last
played it, so
episode.
you
I
guys are
did.
better to talk about it than me.
All right, so here's.
I just don't really
You know, I
care
can't
much
talk about
about
last
it.
episode, but basically, it's really fun. I like the
Mhm.
that it's more first person than third person. I like the mechanics of it.
I
how
like
it-
the third person though from the
I mean, you can
old
do
Battle-
that.
I
Yeah,
know,
you can.
but like I don't know.
It still works. Like we tried both
Yeah.
first person and third person, and we both really enjoyed it.
I
the
felt
first-
like I just felt like the third person from the Battlefront games is what made it like so unique, you know?
Yes.
Because
See, here's the thing though. When you're in first person, like the first few minutes that me and Julian started playing it, it felt like you were actually getting into some major
Yeah, it's like
major
you're jumping
stuff,
into
you know.
war.
It's like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? Run that way. Blown up. It's so fast.
Stepped on by an AT-AT.
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah, like-
Oh
it's
my
so-
god.
It's so
It actually
fast.
feels like
You're in a
you
battle.
being, like a battle hot.
It's like
And
being in a
that's like-
battlefield.
Ah.
Oh.
But
Ooh, shoo, shoo, ho, 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 ho.
no. But
I'm
it-
gonna cry myself to sleep now.
Good. I might get a
Jeez.
word in edgewise then. All right.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Huh.
But yeah,
Ah.
but yeah, Julian and I, we both
Lol.
enjoyed it.
Well, the problem is really buggy. Like they need to
It was only a
fix
little
that.
bit
I mean, it's the
buggy.
bait. No,
Yeah.
no. When I played in the morning, I was with Scott, which is my roommate. He's awesome. And this other kid named Jack.
Shout out to
You
Scott.
know Jack, right?
Yeah, I know Jack.
Yeah,
Good
like
guy.
we were playing it.
You
was
don't
so
know
buggy.
Jack.
Like immediately when you get in the game, like you can't
dang it.
move, then you move, and then you get shot and you die.
Well, the whole.
Well,
the
that
whole beta
sounds
was
like
for
that
server.
sounds like most
it was server
multiplayer
beta.
Battlefield games. You move and you die.
No, but it was like glitchy. Like you see other people move, you see them like move.
It was
but they're
probably
not
just
moving.
the internet connection being
But
bad.
still, like, here's the thing. Was it fun?
It was
Yes.
fun,
Yes.
but actually, here's the funniest part about the glitching. So I was like in this tunnel, and Darth Vader was like next to me. He was about to kill me. He does like this lightsaber throw. It glitched. I'm gonna freaking kill you with your lightsaber.
No.
No, sit down.
you little weirdo.
Well, what-
Okay, so what I was saying, the lightsaber just like stopped in midair.
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm not gonna finish the story. Nope, I refuse. to
Lightsaber
now.
stops. It doesn't
Good.
kill him, and then he cries. That's it, basically.
I'm done with the story. Not gonna say
Okay.
I'll continue. I played it. I was soda. But yeah, it was a fun experience. It actually feels like a big step up from the Battlefront games, you know, in terms of scale, you know.
but the maps feel so small though.
Hoth map
I
felt
didn't think
huge,
Yeah, I
like-
didn't think.
They
I didn't
seem-
think so
they
at all.
look big because they look really nice, but in reality they're
No.
tiny.
I didn't feel like
There's
that
only
at all.
two maps you can
The-
play.
Only 2 maps, and I liked Hoth because I liked playing as
The only thing that I've been hearing is that the Rebels side, when you were on Hoth, it's nearly impossible to win. But they said they're
Yeah.
dialing back on that.
Oh, I've
So
won
good.
it on the Rebel side.
mean,
It was
But
not
it's
that hard.
super hard. Though,
That kind of makes
for, like,
sense, though.
Yeah, because
It does.
Hoth is like, oh no, the Rebels lost.
And that's
then-
what people were like talking about, like, oh, it makes sense because they actually do lose a battle, so it
Yeah.
would be hard for them to lose. But everyone's like, no, it's not balanced. It's not balanced. Yeah,
I
like that.
kind of like playing as
Exactly
like the
like that.
Empire because it's
it
like
was fun.
they have so much more, and you're like, I'm gonna kill you with my AT-AT. It's like, doom, doom.
It's like,
They look cooler as well.
At, you mean?
I thought it was AT-AT. Sounds cool.
It's both. It's both.
It's
But I like being on the Rebels and just taking out the turret and just be like, F you, and like going after the big walkers and everything. I'm just like, yeah, this isn't doing crap, but I'm still gonna do it because it feels fun. Just going on a
Because it
ramp-
feels fun.
I
It
like
feels
to
good.
shoot things. Yeah, but it was.
I think
tons,
the
tons
most
of fun.
most kills I had was 29. Like I was a really good game. It was like, this is so awesome. I love it. Also, I was playing as Darth Vader, and that helped a lot.
MLG.
Playing as the
I was super MLG.
playing as the heroes was a lot of fun. Ugh,
So overall, I want to
super
get the
excited. Super
full
excited.
game once it actually comes out with
Just
more
don't
stuff.
fall asleep, Dylan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a lot of sleep a lot.
What? Oh.
Is that you?
No, she was like, Lucas.
Betrayed us.
He snores. It's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna cut to break. We're gonna play another kind of spoopy song. It's called. The band is called Dads Chewing Ghosts.
And everyone is.
Snoring ghosts.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be
Everyone-
back after we take a quick cat nap. Okay, we'll play Dads Chewing Ghosts. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Jean Robert from Montreal. And you're listening to Black Squirrel Radio.
Oh yeah, we're back. This is Double D and the Double D and the completely serious crew.
Yeah.
Again.
Dylan.
I almost said
Jason's
decaffeinated.
late.
He's probably in the bathroom.
They taking a big old poop.
Wait, I'm getting a text from him.
Stop.
No, wait, I'm getting a text from him. He says he's stuck on the toilet. No, dang it. He ruined my joke. I was gonna say he got sucked into the toilet.
See.
Oh.
He gets sucked into the Goonies.
Oh, well.
You say you were gonna text me while I was on the toilet, you jerk.
No, you said that you he was gonna say that you text us that you're stuck in the toilet.
You're stuck on the toilet.
Like your ass just fell into the toilet.
Yes,
and you
yes,
can't
I
get
know
up,
what
and
it
you're
means.
struggling.
No,
Okay, anyway, so I'm Double D, of course, and with me again is Macchiato, Trey J, Nick Nack, Alex Taylor, and Lucas.
She's.
We got Lucas from Earthbound 2 or Mother 3 or whatever
It's
the game.
Virginia.
Mother 3.
It's Virginia.
You were close.
Mother 3. He's from Mother 3. He's the weird blonde kid that does the magic.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
He's sad because of something. I don't
Well,
know.
whatever.
Text
We're
Kevin,
back.
he'll
I don't want. No, I already know what he's sad about. I just don't want to spoil.
So
it for
Lucas,
anyone.
how did you like the first hour of this show?
It's only the first hour. Oh God.
It was just fun.
I didn't know what to do with my hands.
you don't need to do anything. You just gotta put them in your pockets. Be like, yo, I'm cool.
Pull
'cause
some
I'm a-
hamburgers out from there.
Oh my god.
What?
There's a story with Lucas. It's like my favorite story ever.
Well, would you like to tell us?
It's kind of like Jason's Skittles story. In
Ah.
a way.
Oh, by,
We know the pain. We know the pain of sad food stories that they keep
Do you want to
bringing up.
explain?
I was over at my friend's house and they were like, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, nah, man, I got it covered. And I pulled a burger out of my pocket because they interrupted me while I was at home eating. They just acted along with me.
It's like nah. It's like nah, fam. I got you. Bam.
what?
So all our friends call him hamburger pockets because he put
TBH fam.
or burger pockets because he pulled out a burger.
Burger pockets?
Burger
That's the
Pockets.
best nickname ever.
Burger pockets.
Lucas's new name is now Burger Pockets.
Sorry.
His radio name is now BP Burger Pockets.
BP.
BP.
Sorry.
Sorry,
We're
the gas
sorry.
station.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Please stop.
We're sorry, Wilson. Wilson.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Okay, so Julian has some movie news.
Yeah,
Yes.
real quick movie news. I just discovered this. So, you guys know
I
Jim
don't
and the
know.
Holograms, the new movie that's coming out? Like,
You mean
I've heard about
today?
it.
Hasbro's attempt to make? I don't know. I only saw the one episode of the
You don't
old
know.
cartoon.
Okay, so-
it was weird.
There's a new movie, and the
Music, I
director
didn't like
of that
it.
also directed the last G.I. Joe movie, and he says he wants this. He wants a Jim and Holograms, G.I. Joe, and Transformer crossover movie.
What?
Hasbro out the wazoo, really.
Really?
Jeez Louise, what if it's the new Toy Story, bro? All these toys are just like, let's go smack stuff
Wait,
up.
what if they pull like I don't know,
Oh my
like
God.
a twist ending? How it's like, you know, all these movies you've been watching. It's actually just been some kid's fantasy named Michael Bay. Michael Bay is a child.
I don't want to imagine him as an adult. Ugh, stop.
Why don't they do like a Toy Story like horror film?
And then you have the TM, you have TMNT like
That's the new one that's
turtles
coming
over
out.
here
What?
too.
It's actually just Michael Bay in the '80s just
Imagine.
playing with his toys. That's the twist.
Actually, wait, you guys know
It's
that
just
one?
like pew pew pew.
I forgot what it's called.
Explosion.
That's why there's so much explosion.
Exactly. It's like a little kid's imagination. Why
No.
isn't that out of theory yet?
Wait, guys, you know that one show like from the '80s that had like Denzel Washington? It was like a
That's what I
hospital
was
show.
referencing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and they reveal at the end, it was all inside of the little kid's head.
Yeah. And
I
that's
was like that. That's a good twist.
Spoiler alert.
Being like Shutter Island, boom.
It's like, oh god, they Shyamalan'd me. No.
You just got Shyamalan.
Shamalama, no.
Shyamalan, no.
Alright, so that's it for me. So,
Okay, so
music news.
I got some music news. Smashing Pumpkins album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness turned 20 today.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so feel old, people.
I do feel slightly
Well,
old.
I am 20, so.
Feel
yeah.
old.
Wait. I'm actually older in that album.
Yeah, so
I
am
just
I.
realized that.
You know, also we discovered that Crank That Soldier Boy from, I don't know, 2005, whatever.
Yeah.
2007.
Well, whatever.
Feels like 2005.
So, like, kids are old, like that song is older than some kids today. Just imagine that. Kids songs from our childhood are older than kids today.
I'm done
Yeah.
with life.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Old Fall Out Boy is
That's why
older
they
than
call
middle
it
schoolers
aging,
today.
Dylan.
Yeah.
It's just think about it.
Yeah, Dylan, it has
Just
a name.
think
What if I don't
called
want to think about
Age.
it?
We're good, Dylan. We thought about it. We thought about it much.
Did you think about it, Dylan?
I did, and it made me feel sad.
Very anticlimactic.
I was like, oh. And some Pitchfork just put this article out called "The Hits and Misses of Marvel Comics Movie Soundtracks." It's kind of cool because there's like a little review about like why they chose a song. Spider-Man's like, we chose the angsty white boy full of anger songs like Sum 41 and Alien Ant Farm.
Even though, like, I mean, Spider-Man is like a semi-angsty white boy that doesn't fit the tone.
He is the angsty white boy.
But not like not angsty enough where, you know, they gotta play, you know, dumb angsty white boy pop
Nickelback.
songs.
Let's not. Let's
Are they
not.
doing
Look
that
at
for the
this
new movie?
phonograph.
No, that's just like that was just like the
Look at
old
these
Spider-Man.
Makes me-
Look at this graph.
Look at these nuts.
God.
No!
Done. Done.
No!
Look at these nuts. Every time it makes me laugh that
Oh.
someone actually voted for him. That's a very
Yeah, I mean-
topical news.
I mean, I would.
I'd
Donald
vote,
Trump commentary.
I'd vote for these nuts.
There are no good politicians.
Except Bernie
Bernie
Sanders,
Sanders,
who's
who
giving you free college, so
He looks
shut up about
semi-okay, but I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
I
There's
don't
always
know.
there's always an alternate agenda to whoever, so I,
I
can't
don't-
fully trust
Alright,
Mr.
hey,
Sanders.
let's not get into politics.
I don't know how he's gonna pay for it, but I still like him.
he's gonna use Donald Trump's money. He's gonna go all Ant-Man and steal
Oh,
their money.
yeah. I like how we're going all musical. this
So
Alright, let's not
I
get
have
into
a-
musical politics.
I have discussion.
I like that. I can
What
do that.
was the best Marvel movie soundtrack that you guys have heard?
Well, the answer is obvious. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Galaxy,
Besides
yeah.
Guardians
Is
of
there
the
a debate?
Galaxy.
Oof.
Besides that.
Well, I can't remember.
Spider-Man, the Sam
Iron
Raimi
Man?
Spider-Man movies.
Iron Man?
Well, we're talking about Marvel Cinematic Universe or just any.
Any Marvel movie, because they count in Blade too.
Oh, Daredevil.
Blade!
No, Daredevil then.
Oh.
Ooh.
They had a Rob Zombie and Drown Cole
Wait,
song called
are you
Daredevil.
are you talking about the Ben Affleck movie?
It didn't.
Don't
Okay, wait. Hear me
Don't
out.
die.
Hear me
No,
out.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Okay,
You
let's
want
let's
to
hear out.
talk about something Marvel related that does have a good OST is the Daredevil show.
Okay,
Okay, I
yeah,
agree with
Daredevil
that.
Daredevil
show.
show is
Now,
great.
here's the
Also.
thing. Here's the thing.
Yes.
I hate the original movie with Ben Affleck. It's a terrible movie. But the soundtrack, like, because it had like
Is awful.
early '90s like hard rock music.
It was like early
Rob Zombie.
2000s.
It really
Yeah,
fits,
early.
though.
It was pretty good. It had Evanescence.
Yeah. Wake me up inside, can't
It had a
can't
good
wake up.
soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie.
It did really fit along with the whole mood that they were trying to put in. That's what I like about when movie soundtracks. If they, what the heck is going on?
I don't know. She's Snapchatting again.
Oh, Eve, but
Wake me up inside. I
I
can't
wake
wake up.
I judge a
Wake
movie's.
me up inside.
I judge a
I
movie's
can't
soundtrack.
wake up. I'm sorry. I can't wake up. It's
Oh, actually, we're on the topic of that
5 more
song.
minutes, Mom.
I
5
found,
more
this
minutes.
funny,
Oh no.
I found this funny remix on YouTube where it has Goofy sing that song.
Goofy?
Goofy
Done.
from
Gorsh. Wait, find that and
Wake
play.
me up.
Can we find it
Please,
on here?
please find that.
Please find that and then upload it so we can play it next week. But
Yeah.
Marvel movie. I kind of like Ant-Man's because it was just like a little more like I don't know.
Quirky.
Ant-Man was
Quirky.
good.
I liked
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Like the soundtrack. I kind of like the soundtrack.
I listened to it. It's got a little bit of It's got more personality than Avengers movies.
Well, Avengers movies like we're a big grand
Dude, I
epic.
actually, if we're gonna be on the topic of Avengers, I tried watching the second one.
No.
Couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought that was better than the first one.
Yeah.
Actually,
really?
Yeah.
I don't like Ultron.
Ultron's pretty
He
cool.
was hyped up really well in the trailer, but the final product was just like.
See, that's what I
Eh.
thought. But then I started to think about it. He's more of like a. Do you not like his personality wise, or
I-
like his quirks?
I don't know, like, when I saw Ultron in the trailer, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be this super cold, unfeeling
Menacing, yeah.
robot.
See, that's what I thought
and he was,
too.
and he was more like jokey, casual. He was basically robot evil Tony Stark, and that's
yeah.
But see,
not
that kinda
that's
makes
not
sense,
that's
though.
not necessarily bad, and I can understand why they did that because they were trying to appeal to kids. They don't want someone that'll make kids poop their pants. But at the same time, I'm like,
They should
you,
try to
can't-
make
you,
kids
are,
poop
you
their
already have
pants.
you already had like a comical wisecracking villain with Loki. Like
They
do
were
something
just trying
different.
to recreate that.
But-
That's what I feel.
But they shouldn't have done that though.
Well, you can't say that now, months after the movie has been released. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they shouldn't have done that because they should have known. No, they
I'm not
took a
saying.
shot-
I mean,
they
I'm not
took a
saying
shot
that.
in the dark.
I'm just saying that I don't know. For
They were
for
just
me,
trying to create a new, like, wisecracking villain that everyone will love. A
They
new-
should have like
no-
more diversity in villains. I think
Yeah,
that's basically what
so
I'm trying to
I actually
say.
wrote.
Yeah.
I'm writing a paper
Yeah,
for my
diversity in
college
Disney,
writing
let's do
2
that.
class about oversaturation of superhero movies, which is true for next year. But
Very.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a line about the Avengers. The Avengers movie, it starts out with an explosion but ends with a shrug. Like, I just love that line for some reason because, like,
It's very true.
it's very true.
Especially
Yeah.
with the second movie for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Oh, since we're on Marvel, there's a Jessica Jones trailer came out
I
yesterday.
still haven't seen that.
Jessica Jones is a superhero who went through some weird stuff from David Tennant, Doctor Who, your lovely Doctor Who, and he's kind of a jerk. Like, he's super creepy and stuff.
He messes her up.
He messes with your brain through pheromones. That's his thing.
What about Dr. Where and Why?
No.
Yes. I feel like I've made
I
it.
must be the only person in the universe where my favorite Doctor is the kind of bald dude, the 10th
Christopher Eccleston.
The ninth?
or whatever.
the one that wears the leather jacket.
The ninth one. Yeah.
Ninth one, yeah.
I like him. He's my favorite.
But anyway, Jessica
Fantastic.
Jones. It's very different from Marvel. It doesn't feel like it's a lot different from Daredevil. You know, I was like all dark and like
Broody.
broody, kind of like a Batman, but not really. This one feels like it's more. I don't know what to put it. More like a thriller, kind of, because it's like your main villain pretty much has the power to like mess with your mind, and he can make you do anything really. There's this one scene like.
Hold on 1 second. Stop poking each other over there. Stop. You stop right now.
Not like that. Not like my
Stop.
parents are listening. Not like that.
Stop. No.
Stop poking each other in the arm,
Arms in the arms. Yeah. 'Cause I'm just
Mr.
trying,
and
I'm trying to
Mrs.
listen.
Oswald.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize for Alexis. She's
Yeah,
just very
yeah.
excited about Bay.
Don't. I will throw this at you.
Please don't.
There's a lot of equipment behind him.
I don't
There-
care. I
And
will
there's a
throw
lights-
my phone at
and there's
him.
a
Now
lightsaber,
do it.
so yeah.
But
Give me his lightsaber. I will throw it at
it's
him.
in my bag. I put it away for good reason. But anyway,
Uh,
there's one scene in the trailer where everyone like she walks into a police station, Jessica Jones,
Mm-hmm.
and like all the cops are like holding guns to their heads. I'm like, dude, this guy's insane. I love him. I love David Tennant. He's gonna be like the best villain. He's probably better than Loki because he already has fangirls.
Well,
that's true.
And,
does
and
have
all those
fangirls.
He
fangirls be
already
like,
has them.
yeah, but he's a lot different from Loki. He's like a lot crazier
Well, yeah.
and obsessed and like creepy, and I love
Yay.
it.
Isn't that
Please.
supposed to be? Aren't they gonna introduce?
I
like, the
want
Iron
I
Fist
want a
and
villain in a
Luke Cage?
superhero
Eventually.
movie to make me feel intimidated and uncomfortable.
By the way, you gotta talk closer.
Look, like I want. Did you not hear me like at all when I
Oh,
said
did you guys
that?
hear-
Yeah, I heard what
him.
you said.
I heard him. Just
Okay.
it was a little muted.
Like I don't know. It was just like.
I'm super excited
But for
for
like
next
every
season of
like
Daredevil.
super villain like lately has just been like
Quirky.
unintimidating and not like threatening at all. And I'm like, they're antagonists with super duper powers. They should be making me like be afraid of them because they're
Well, see,
evil.
here's the thing.
Loki
though.
in Norse mythology, he's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
He like has some
I
weird
mean, Loki,
kids.
Loki was fine because it's like out of all like the super
He's a
kind
god
of
of
quirky,
mischief,
not
yeah.
super threatening super villains, but still enough to make you feel intimidated. Like
Mhm.
that was fine.
That's his thing. Like he's the god of mischief.
who
yeah,
had
so that makes sense.
a
but
horse
like,
son with 8 legs.
Yeah.
but
not
like
kidding.
I don't know. It's just
No, I know.
every
I know.
super villain
Norse
in Marvel movies lately has just not been very good. Like
Mhm.
if you
Like Ronan, the accuser of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
He's
well,
just
he
like
was kind of non-existent in that movie.
Yeah.
Also,
Until
Iron
the
Man
very
3,
end.
the movie in general.
Well, that's just because he was.
Yeah,
like,
you
standing
want
in
to talk about a movie that's non-existent.
Iron Man 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
let's not talk about Iron Man 3
Iron
and
Man
let's cut
3.
to break.
Let's.
We're gonna play some Wild Horses Funky Poodle.
What in the world?
We're just gonna listen to this song and then we're
Yeah.
gonna
It's
We're
Wild
just gonna-
Horses talking about Funky Poodle.
it's Wild Horses, the band, Funky Poodle, the song.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And we'll be back
Continue.
right after this.
All right.
Hello, everybody. This is Andrew WK, and I just called in on the telephone to remind you that you're partying hard and listening to BlackSquirrelRadio.com. Black Squirrel Radio.
How much do they have to pay Andrew WK to do that?
A lot.
Yeah,
well, actually, no.
probably.
They just gotta throw him a party.
Yeah, they just gave him a turkey sandwich, and he was like, "Okay, I'll do it."
Give him a sandwich, some beer, and Andrew WK will do
Speaking-
anything.
Speaking of
Duly
famous
noted.
people coming to Kent State, last night we had Hunter Hayes come.
Yeah.
I have
Ooh.
never
Oh,
seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen any more Snapchats that I want to burn with fire.
I had no idea who Hunter Hayes was.
He's a
I
country
didn't-
person.
Yeah, well, I didn't
Country
learn like what he was until I was over at my friend's house. And I'm like, let's play some Hunter Hayes. Let's figure out what he
Yeah,
is. And I
no,
listened to it for 5 seconds. I was like,
That's pretty bad.
That's what I did with the Quan yesterday. My roommate was like, "Hey, what is the Quan?" I said, "Hitting the Quan." I'm like, "What is the Quan?" And we both played. I'm like, "This is awful."
It's
Yeah.
a guy. It's
Let's
a guy
go.
named Quan that everyone wants to beat up.
Speaking of second famous people that are coming to Kent State.
Oh,
US
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, USG announced that Amy Schumer was going to be
Oh,
that
Why?
candidate for
Why?
Simpsons.
I'm okay with
Why?
that, I'm okay with
Why?
that.
Why?
I like
Why?
I know you
Why?
don't-
Why? Why?
Dylan.
Ah!
Dylan.
do I
Dylan.
get out of here?
Why her? Why did it have to be her?
Listen, I like her, so you can
I
back her.
enjoy her.
No one likes
It'd be
her.
cool to
I
see her-
enjoy her. Have you seen her show? She actually has some pretty
It's
funny
okay,
stuff
Dylan.
on
Yeah,
the
it'd be
show.
cool to see her in stand up.
She's no.
I
I'm still kicking myself.
She's the
over
Kevin
not
Hart of
seeing.
2015. Everyone loved Kevin Hart in 2014, and now everyone loves Amy Schumer in 2015.
Exactly, that's why Kent State got her, because last year they had Kevin Hart here, now this year they have her.
What's next? We're gonna have some lame-o next year.
Come on, Daniel Tosh.
Daniel Tosh.
Oh,
Yes.
I would love that.
Yes.
His stand-up's
I derive
hilarious.
90% of my comedic style from Daniel Tosh.
Why don't we get like John Mulaney? He's cool. Watch
Is he
this.
still alive?
Yeah.
John Mulaney? Yeah, he's
I think he's Maloney.
no Mulaney. M-U.
Baloney?
I wish Mitch Hedberg was still alive.
I wish Bill Hader was still around.
We need Louis C.K. because.
Oh my god, why don't we have Louis C.K.?
Yeah, Kent State. I'm looking at you, USCG. Why not Louis
It's
C.K.?
USG, not USCG.
Whatever.
CG.
UG, whatever. I'm
UG.
I'm suing you. I want Louis C.K. I want to be depressed for a bit and then laugh at myself because I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this
Okay,
comedy.
the only
now.
comedian I want to see come to Kent is Eric Andre. That'd be freaking awesome.
Ooh, okay,
He watched 3 episodes of the Eric Andre show, and now he's obsessed.
No, I watched most of the episodes. It's one of the best comedies like ever
That-
on
and-
TV.
No, that's what I meant. 3.
I'm trying to
The best
think.
show. It's
Okay,
funnier
so
than,
who else would you like to come to Kent State? Who other comedians? Or...
Kenny
Bill
Haas
Hader.
and Spencer
Bill
Rice.
Hader.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Ooh, that would be
Yes.
great.
What, Gabriel Iglesias?
Left
He's not a
hand.
comedian. Oh no, I was thinking of Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique.
No.
I would also like that man. He is my man. Oh. Enrique.
Oh boy.
I like Gabriel Iglesias. He's pretty funny.
He's,
He's alright.
He's also great.
I don't find
Jeff
that
Dunham? Would anyone like Jeff?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
If
a
he
fan-
was
I'm
still
not a
in
fan
his
of the
prime,
puppets.
then sure, but he's not in his prime anymore.
Nick Offerman.
ooh, Nick Offerman,
I love
Ron
that one.
Swanson.
Amy Poehler.
Oh, her too.
Yeah.
Yes. Why isn't he?
Just
I
bring the
think he
entire
does-
Parks and Rec crew.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Just bring all of them.
Like
Aziz
someone writes a
Ansari.
fanfic and they read
I'm
the
pretty sure
fanfic.
they had 2 of the actors from Trailer Park Boys up here like a few weeks ago, didn't they?
Yeah, I
they
think
did
so.
the Skywalker
Yeah.
Brothers?
The Sklar
No.
brothers.
It was
Yeah.
They had it was the dude who played the police person in his like
The
best
pots,
man.
the police.
I don't
Going
know.
I don't
two different
know.
routes.
Yeah, the
with that.
Sklar brothers. They were here. They were up here because our friends Alex and Sarah opened for them. Remember?
And
yeah,
and I think
remember.
Jensen, our friend, she's opening for the fat guy from Jackass.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah,
excited to see that.
November
actually.
7th.
Oh, really?
Lacey Preston, whatever the
Yeah.
fat guy's name is.
Oh, damn, Jensen.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm
really
gonna go
funny.
to it, and
I
then
wanna
I'm gonna
see
meet.
that too, yeah.
And I'm gonna get a picture with all of them. And it's gonna be cool.
Jackass
We're gonna support our friend. Yeah.
We're gonna
What
support our
about
friend.
Rest in
Cook?
peace, Ryan. Don't
What?
What Dan Cook?
Dane Cook. No, no one likes Dane Cook.
Okay, here's my thing.
Dane Cook does
Dane.
not. Dane Cook.
Okay, here's my deal with Dane Cook. He started off way too strong. If he'd start off like slower instead of like I'm gonna be super big now, and then everyone's gonna hate me in a bit. If he started off kind of slowly, then kind of went big, I'd be okay with that. That's just he went too big and too bombastic.
Well, you
he was
forget
a
the part
firecracker.
that he steals a
Yeah,
lot.
he was a firecracker pretty much.
Well, you're forgetting that he steals a lot of jokes off other people, and his jokes aren't particularly
Well, that's
funny.
no, that's
They're
Carlos
average.
Mencia.
Both of them do.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Carlos Mencia does it more.
I just want my Bill Hader to come.
I
Oh,
like
do you want your Bill Hader to come?
I want my Bill Hader to come.
Okay,
Come on.
let's stop saying it that way and stop saying that sentence right
I would
Also,
like
too-
Bill Hader to
Right
arrive.
now? Do I have to stop saying it right now?
Yes, stop it. It's the weirdest accent. That is my least favorite of the Dylans.
Some cool whip. Some cool whip.
Oh my god, not the cool whip.
Cool whip.
Alexis, do you like Cool Whip?
No.
Whip it.
I don't.
A while. What? This one doesn't even.
A while.
I don't know. Understand how.
Alexis,
Seth
did you
MacFarlane became famous
ruin
off that.
the microphone?
No, it's a ruined. What? It's a
I don't know
ruined.
how Seth MacFarlane is famous at all. I just don't think he's that funny.
Okay.
He's a good writer and everything. but
Yeah, it's just his jokes.
You know what his scene is like he's actually like a standard singer. Like he's seen stuff like Frank Sinatra used to sing and stuff like that. So.
Oh, so
Like, cause I keep on seeing on Twitter. It's like go check out Seth MacFarlane's album. He like literally came out with an album.
that's
like,
cool.
Swing songs.
I remember seeing when the first time he hosted SNL, he did like a song like this. The cold open was him singing, and it was
Yeah.
like, dang.
Yeah,
He
he's
could
really
actually-
good.
he could actually-
He's really good at it.
Like
yeah.
I like
he held
American
a
Dad,
note.
so
He held a note for like 20 seconds. I'm like, okay, he has some.
Ted was pretty funny. So was Ted
Well, here's
too.
the problem.
American
I think
Dad.
Seth-
That was like
Yeah.
probably the best thing he's ever made.
Yeah.
it was
honestly.
Ted.
Well, there's a problem.
even
I
then,
think
it's still
he
not, like,
thinks
super
he's
great.
more clever and funny than he really is because Million Ways to Die in the West.
I wanted to see that, but then I
No.
just for
liked
the
it.
Neil Patrick Harris.
if you want Neil Patrick Harris, go watch old reruns of How I Met Your Mother,
Or
That's
Harold and Kumar.
or Harold and Kumar, or
I wasn't a fan.
I don't know, Doogie Howser.
Yeah, no. That's
Doctor
Or Gone
Horrible.
Girl, where he.
Doogie
dies.
Howser.
Doctor Horrible. Have you never seen Doctor Horrible?
I haven't seen Doctor Horrible.
Oh wait, that's a sport. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what I
No
just-
one heard that, but sorry.
I'm barely even gonna say anything for the rest of the show because you just spoiled an important part of that movie for me.
Wait,
I've never
speak.
seen that movie. I thought
No,
you'd
I'm
seen
gonna be mad for the rest of the day now. What is wrong with you?
it. You don't know how he does, and that's part of the the
Wait,
mystique
what?
of the movie.
Wait, what?
I
No,
gave a
shh.
spoiler to Gone Girl. I'm not gonna repeat it.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm
Not
glad
gonna
I
repeat
didn't.
it,
I'm
but-
glad I didn't hear. 'Cause I wanted to
Speaking
see
of
that.
doctors, you know what's getting remade? Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I heard about
Yep.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot
What?
about that.
that. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
About
Are you serious?
I am totally legit serious.
You better be serious, Dylan.
that. It's very.
I'm
okay,
not kidding.
come
Is this
on.
my kidding face?
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
it
I
could
can't
be.
distinguish any of your
You have a
faces.
kidding
It
face.
could be.
Exactly. Like the 42 selfies you took of Keelan's phone.
I've taken a lot more. That is not my record. I've taken a lot more.
I'm keeping my phone away from me.
Guys, actually, can we talk for a second? I don't get the appeal of the Rocky Horror Picture
It's-
Show because
It's
I've never
just
seen it.
weird,
I've just never
and it's
seen it.
wonderfully
I've seen it.
weird and wonderfully delightful.
But I've seen a lot weirder movies that are a lot more
And
delightful
musical.
than.
I mean, from the 70s.
Yeah.
Freaking Tim Curry dressed up as a transvestite. How is that not beautiful? And intriguing.
Didn't you say your parents were listening in?
Yes. My mom sees it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, she watched it with me.
Way
She
to
thought
go.
it was good.
All right. Way to go, Mom.
She remembers
Oswald.
she remembers back in like the 70s when it was actually like sort of like a cult movie and like you were supposed to actually like interact with the movie.
Like you're supposed to eat toast or whatever.
Or you were supposed to throw toast or something
don't
when they
know.
said
And
And it's
toast
like
at the
throwing
screen
spoons
or
at the room.
yeah.
So,
That's
like
awesome.
yeah,
So the
it was
room
weird,
is more
but
delightfully weird and stuff.
Very
Rocky
delightfully
Horror
weird.
but that was I mean
And
it's a
hilarious.
huge cult. It's a cult movie, just like the room
I
is.
Just,
Yeah.
No, I just saw the Cinema Sins for the room, and oh my god,
my
so
favorite
many
is
sins.
my favorite is like San Franciscans really love their football. Let's see. And they literally pass it back like in 10 different scenes of
I
them
like the
playing
part where
football.
they can't down how many times he says. What story?
What a story, Mark. You can say that again.
And my favorite one, there's a line of dialogue for every grocery item in this scene. Like every time she pulls up a piece of groceries, there's a line of dialogue.
So anyway, how's your sex life? Like literally, still my
Julian.
favorite.
No.
do you know? Do you know who's gonna be in the new remake of Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah,
She
the
actually
girl-
came to Kent State once.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did.
Who?
Laverne Cox is gonna be in the new Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
No
Laverne.
relation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Who's she gonna play?
they never announced. She said, "Oh, she's
gonna
gonna."
be the doctor.
Oh.
In Betty's role.
Is she really?
Perhaps.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Which I guess they're going for a new version because if she's supposed to be like Tim Curry, I kind of don't see that. 'cause
My
Tim
mom
Curry has
said-
such a unique.
My mom
persona.
said, yes, I brought a wine glass and toast to the movie, and everyone threw toast
To the screen in 1977.
You know.
God bless. God bless the 70s.
Did they put butter on the toast? Because if you throw the butter side
Butter
at the
toast?
screen, it'll probably stick
Butter
and, like, all
toast.
slide down and kind of ruin the movie.
Lord, I don't know.
No, there's probably dry toast, Julian. That way it could be easier to carry in purses.
Now I'm hungry now. God.
Bunch of dorks, I swear. Go eat your jawbreakers, seriously.
Jawbreakers.
For those
Another
of you who
great
don't
show.
know,
Ed and Eddie.
yeah, before the show we talked to each other about who would be Ed and Eddie. We decided Double D will be Double D, of course.
No, I'm
Dylan.
Double D.
I thought I was Double
No,
D.
he is Double D. Why
He's
would
Ed.
you look at him?
No, he's Ed.
Dylan's Ed.
Butter
Nick Nack
toast.
is Double D,
I'm Eddie.
and he's Eddie,
Actually, real quick too.
and I'm Rolf for some godforsaken reason.
And the
I took
boys.
this,
Ed boys.
Stop starching the chickens.
I took this personality
Son of a
test,
shepherd.
Like,
Son of a shepherd.
You dare
Son
mock
of
the
a
son of a
shepherd.
shepherd?
you
Same
make me want
voice.
to watch that show.
Same voice as Goku. I did not know
Well,
that.
it was like one of the versions of Goku. Like
it was
from
so
there's
weird.
like there's like 4 different
You
voice
serious?
actors for Goku.
Yeah.
One of the
Ocean
voice actors
Dub.
for Goku
Oh,
was voice actor for Rolf.
I actually never
Isn't
knew
that so weird?
Yeah. By the way,
And there's
I'm
this.
gonna say this real quick. Ed and Eddie's like one of my favorite cartoons.
It
like,
is.
ever.
Okay.
That's the one show I can watch like any
No,
day.
no. Can I
anytime.
describe
Yes.
this funny Facebook? Like I saw it. It's like it had that fact. Like Goku's voice actor did Rolf, and it had Rolf doing the spirit bomb. It's like you dare mock the son of a shepherd, and it was like him throwing. I'm like, God, I didn't know I needed this in my life until right now.
It's weird.
It's so weird but awesome.
By the way, I
Yeah.
took a personality test like a couple days ago, and they actually told me like one of the characters, because my personality is a debater, and they said one of the characters fictional characters is Eddie from Ed and Eddie.
Oh, I can see you as Eddie. You're
You
short.
can be Eddie, yeah.
You're impatient.
Yeah.
You really want money.
You really- I ain't saying he's a gold digger.
Quarters.
Way
Sweet
over
quarters.
Sweet quarters.
Wait, God, there's...
Uh,
You have no idea how much that show hyped me up for Jawbreakers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I so wanted a Jawbreaker.
And then
were
you
so
have one,
disappointed
and you're
when you
like,
saw one for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I want one this
why are they so
I
small?
want one that'll immediately make my mouth pop up like it just got stung by a bee. And I'm like,
I was one of
okay,
those Jawbreakers.
it's just
speaking of jawbreakers, when I was a
it's-
kid, I had a
Really?
gobstopper.
Oh, here we go.
You know-
And I whole one, and I just like bit down to it to the entire thing. So
Oh.
Yeah, I was not one
I
of
thought
those
you were gonna
kids.
say you broke your jaw off of it.
No, I
like literally why it's called that.
jawbreakers, Eddie. That's why they're called.
Jawbreakers, Daddy.
So done.
Okay. Can we actually talk about a special topic that we talked about in our meeting yesterday?
Yeah.
Dylan and Julian don't know what this is, but there is this haunted house in New York City.
We're going to a haunted house.
No,
No.
listen.
Aw.
There's in New York City. I said it was an NY.
No, but for Case Universe.
I don't know yet. Anyway, we're going to. There's this
I
haunted
don't know.
house.
Okay.
There's this haunted house in New York City, right?
Yes.
It's called Blackout.
Ooh.
And basically, what they do is they take you
No.
into this room.
No.
Mhm.
It's
They
awful.
shine a light in your face to disorientate you.
Lucas, no.
And then
You're
like
gonna
they
know
turn the
why
lights off
no
on
in a
you,
minute.
and then they take you through different rooms with like weird situations or scenarios or something. And it's basically in each room you're getting tortured in like a different way. Like these people are allowed to touch you. They're allowed to like do like weird stuff to you within reason, like nothing illegal or something.
Okay,
like
okay,
That.
all that stuff seemed very out of reason. Like here was reason, out of
But
reason
like people,
was all
no,
the way over
legit,
there.
people pay like $75 to go
Okay,
through this.
that's
thing.
a
Like
lot
if
of
you
money.
look up the trailers for it, it's terrifying. Like people are literally getting tortured in it, and like they say the safety word is safety, and like one of the promos is just people screaming safety, safety because they can't handle it anymore, and like that will make someone develop some type of psychosis. That is not okay.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
I would do
I
I'm
want
not
to pay
doing that.
$70 to mentally break myself.
That's
Yeah,
like
have fun
some
with that,
Joker
then.
level
I thought
stuff
I
right
think I'm
there.
already
It-
mentally
that literally
broken.
is.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. Like this seemed like what Jason Todd went through.
Like, yeah.
It's weird because my name is Jason Todd.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Sweeney Todd, Jason Todd, same thing.
Todd.
Yeah.
It's just
I
yeah.
I want to go to a haunted house actually.
I do too.
You guys can have fun with that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
want
to
to go
sit.
to
Yeah,
Haunted
I'm going
We
to
just
stay
gotta
Fuck
here.
this universe.
I don't know, Julian. We already have so much already for the hour long. I don't know.
I
how
mean,
many-
we just
Oh,
go
yeah.
go for fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're doing an hour-long KS Universe this week for our Halloween Spooktacular because it's also Sex Week here at KS Universe. I mean,
KSU.
KSU.
It's our
it's just for
sexy,
kids.
spooky KS universe.
No, it's our sexy, spoopy Halloween
Very
Spooktacular.
sensually horrifying.
The essentially horrifying
basically-
experience.
Which is basically us.
We're essentially horrifying. But I
By the
kind
way,
of
Can I ask why is Sex Week on Halloween? Like,
because
why that specific?
it's always
Because Halloween is sexy. People can dress up
It's
in
always the
sexy
last week
costumes.
of-
Yeah,
if
it's
you
always,
get what I'm
the last week
saying.
of October. The Sex Week is.
yeah.
That's the real question. Why is Sex Week even a thing?
Because people
Don't know. I was just asking myself the same question. Like, who invented
Because college
sex week?
students do it.
Demons.
also like some schools don't even teach it, so it would be nice for like, oh kids, you know, abstinence doesn't work the entire time. Like you need some sort of protection.
No. See.
It's just like-
hold up. I looked up the events scheduled. Only 2 events, like for the entire week, did I notice could either be about like there was this one guest speaker, Jay. What was it, Friedman or something?
Yeah, Jay
Is
Friedman.
he some speaker who talks about like safe sex and stuff?
I guess, but anyway.
And that's the only like.
Well, they have
condoms
like
on the K.
smaller events for domestic violence, and then some of the events are for like charity organization. Like they have the
And
one.
I feel like there's like an event or two that's also for the LBGTQ.
Well, I just feel
well, that's
like-
the drag.
as
That's the drag
well.
show.
I just feel
for
like
LGBT.
it's not a.
I will never understand drag at all. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but that's
Dylan.
just me.
But they
I'll
have.
never understand it. I'll never understand why you have this thing with dressing up in a dress and want me to dress
One
up
time.
in a dress.
No,
One-
but
no.
they
Keep
have the
wanting.
they have the fashion show for the charity, like the organization here on campus for Face AIDS, which is like help AIDS in Africa or whatever. And it's a condom fashion show. So like all the clothing is made out of condoms, and
What?
people will wear
That's
them.
very
I'm
different.
not kidding you. Like I went freshman year.
It sounds
It's
like
like,
it could be very squeaky. Like,
no, it's not really squeaky. I feel like those would be the most uncomfortable things to wear
Yeah, probably.
ever.
They already are. Ugh. Oh, I'm so.
It's like let's make a dress out of condoms.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nobody wants to wear this anyway, so let's make an entire dress out of it.
Well, I don't know. Helen brought this cool. Well, she like.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, she said like her dad told her once like it's better to unload the gun than wear the bulletproof vest, if you know what I mean.
I'm so done with life right now.
It's
Her
be-
dad told her that.
Yeah.
Did he want her to get pregnant?
No, it's just in general like. In
Was he
case you
actually
want.
talking about bulletproof vests and guns? Because I feel like
No.
that's another thing.
Okay,
where that
explain
much
his
better.
analogy.
Yeah.
No.
Don't explain it.
It's better to wear a condom because it's cheaper than actual birth control. So, there you go.
No, I'm
Birth
still
control's
on
a
birth
lot-
control. I'm still on birth control. No.
Well, that's why it's better to wear a condom than have a bulletproof vest. Rather unload the gun than wear a bulletproof vest.
No.
Okay,
I'm still on birth control, and I'm still gonna be on it until I want kids, which
I
is not
mean,
for a while.
I'm just saying,
I
it,
don't want to have kids.
for guys, it's a lot easier to get.
I don't want to get pregnant.
That's
And
going.
on
That's,
that note,
And on that note, I'm gonna.
that's going on the Twitter.
Please break.
Yeah, and on
go
that
on
note,
Twitter.
I'm never gonna be serious again. Okay, so we're gonna play
We're completely
Framework by
serious.
Dead Leaves. So yeah,
All
Dylan
right.
tries to be all cool about sexual education, but nope. Playing a song.
Want to keep up with all things Black School Radio? Check out our social media pages. Follow at BSR Kent on Twitter. Like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Black School Radio. And add BSR Kent on Instagram. We always love a like, comment, or retweet.
All right, and we're back.
Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter at 2D Crew. That's 2 capital D Crew, KREW.
Also, let me make.
You
a
don't
quick
wanna follow my
advertisement,
Twitter.
too.
And also on Facebook at Double D and the Completely Serious Crew.
On Facebook,
Because
yes.
we're kind of
Also,
funny on there.
too, I plan to start a YouTube channel which is gonna have all the episodes on there, so it'll be easier.
You
for
mean
people
SoundCloud?
to-
It would make no sense to have a YouTube channel which is audio. So put it on
Either
SoundCloud.
one.
can
I'll
put, like, a
decide
stock image.
later. Yeah, we can do
Still.
that because a lot of podcasts
Yeah.
are on YouTube.
You know what we could do? We could take a photo of all of us like in the moment, like talking, and then that could be our like background for that.
I don't know. Not a fan of like
The
listening to
thing is,
podcasts.
There's a lot of
It's kinda,
podcasts on YouTube, so I'm like, okay, we can do that.
It's another
So
app.
I'm gonna start to tune.
Stop pressing
touching
buttons.
everything.
I'll announce that on the Twitter and Facebook so people can follow. But expect
All right.
that soon. I plan to put this episode on there for sure.
Okay. Woo.
But Peter
So,
is rebooting. So
you know what time it is?
Adventure
Drugs?
time.
No.
Brown, grab your
No.
friends. We're journeying to distant lands.
It's weird news time.
Yeah.
It's weird news time.
So, first headline I have today.
With
Assault with a deadly carrot? Teen could face charges for tossing
Ah.
veggie. What the hell's happening with these mics?
I don't
okay.
know. Spoopy nut mics.
Ah! Wow.
So spoopy.
Who knew carrots could be so dangerous? The mother of a 14-year-old girl says her child is facing assault and battery charges for throwing a baby carrot at her school teacher. The teen was leaving class when she spotted a former teacher of hers in the hallway of Moody Middle School in Herrick County, Virginia. She reached into her pocket and tossed the leftover carrot from lunch at the teacher, which hit the woman in the forehead. Funny. The student has been suspended from school for a month.
I read that yesterday. She didn't know how to combat the stupidity.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how to combat the stupidity, the girl's mother said. The school's disciplinary review board sent the family a letter trying to get the girl to admit guilt, but they declined. Now they are awaiting a summons to see what's next.
That's fun.
Actually, that kind of reminds
Hey,
me
so
It's a carrot.
I actually have a topic that's semi-related since we were talking about Sex Week a little bit ago.
Yeah.
There is a conference held in Malaysia, well, that was supposed to be held in Malaysia, called Love and Sex with Robots, and it was canceled because people were freaking out.
Of course.
I can see
And
why.
let me see if I can find anything.
So I can't have my ex machina moment.
No,
Yeah,
you
but
can't.
basically, like,
Julie
Yeah,
knows what I'm talking
I
about.
haven't seen the movie, but
yeah,
I think that
apparently
gets
having sex with robots is quote unquote illegal according to Malaysian police, and it was called ridiculous by Police Chief Tan Sri Khalid Abu Bakar, and he said that there's nothing scientific about having sex with machines.
nothing scientific.
I can have relations with my phone. No one talks about it. That's not like sexual. I'm just like, phone, I love you. She's like,
I love
know.
you too.
Hey,
It's like,
have you
I
guys
know.
heard of the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Who has
Yes.
not heard of that movie?
It's based off Dylan
It
Sully.
was not her.
Oh.
It would be funny if Kim didn't make that joke several months ago.
Oh, wait,
Got
she
him.
did? Yeah.
Got him.
hold on, can I
I still
just?
got him, so hey.
You got me.
You said.
I don't know if
sound
I'm
so
like
sad,
fainting
Dylan.
from sadness or hunger or both.
Probably both.
We should have taken you to the sheets this morning when we went.
Yeah, because I didn't eat lunch or breakfast or anything.
No, Lucas is like, I got you, fam.
Where are your burgers? Burger pockets, man. Give me your burgers.
Already ate them.
But anyway, Alexis,
Great
the
story.
carrot thing, that's weird.
Very,
Yeah.
very.
It's like, was there any mental reason with mental problems with,
With the
kid?
carrot?
No, but not with the carrot, but the kid. Like,
No. She was like, saw her teacher, was like, hey, what's up? Threw a carrot.
Hey, what's
and then
up?
they were
Hello?
like, oh, that's assault, so you got suspended for a
Come
month.
on.
That reminds me.
I've heard of stupider things. My mom used to work as a special education assistant
Yeah.
at an elementary school, where she handled all the socially crazy kids, like all
Yeah.
the really, really crazy
Yeah.
kids. So that's pretty much just a day in the park for her.
Oh,
She-
yeah, I'm sure.
That
yeah,
reminds me of
she's
another.
done a lot worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
That reminds me of.
I'm sure.
That reminds me of another story I heard. It's semi-related to this. A kid, I believe it was Washington, not Washington D.C., but Washington.
state, yeah.
He got suspended because he held up his hand like this, like the gun
Pose,
and
like
everything.
your thumb and index
yeah,
finger.
like this, and then he went like bang, and then he got suspended for I believe it was 2 weeks. This was
Wow.
This was back in 2011, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Can
really
we talk
dumb.
about how school and American Journal is getting way too sensitive about some things? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
way
when
too
there's a school
sensitive.
shooting every week, I mean, yeah.
Well, I
I mean,
like,
besides
but
that,
there's a ridiculous point where it's like someone does that, oh, they get in trouble. It's
I mean,
like, they shouldn't. That's
I
Yeah,
did
are
that in,
you
like,
are you
second
are you
grade.
implying that American journalism has ever been taken seriously? Are you implying that
Yeah.
American journalism
Are you-
has
are
never
you-
ever been a joke?
I mean, yes,
I mean,
but
I
are
mean-
you pooping on all of our majors?
No,
right
Never
I'm
journalist.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, I did the
I'm
same
saying
gesture when I
I'm
was in-
saying mainstream journalism's kind of a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
kind of.
I did that same gesture when I was in second grade, except it was my middle finger towards my best friend back then, and he still got me in trouble. Like, oh, music teacher, Dylan's doing a thing.
I remember
music
I
teacher.
gave someone the loser sign, and someone got really mad at me for no reason because I gave them the loser sign.
See, this
I wasn't even
stuff.
being serious at all.
Like, my thing was actually like,
I think people
teacher, he's flipping me off with his middle finger. That makes sense, but instead of like a gun, what? How are you supposed to play cowboys and Indians or cops and robbers?
Bang bang.
I punched the guy
Boom,
once.
boom,
I didn't
boom.
get in trouble. It's pretty funny.
Anyway.
Anyway, is it time for you know
No,
who?
another weird news topic I found.
That's not a teacher.
Two people. Oh my god. 2 people arrested trying to sell stolen dog. 2 dogs' owners.
Eh.
Authorities in Southern California, of course it's SoCo, say 2 people were arrested after they allegedly tried to sell a stolen bulldog to the dog's original owners.
Aww.
The Riverside Press Enterprise newspaper, reports the English bulldog, Gunny, was taken during a robbery October 17th when the owners saw Gunny listed for sale on Craigslist last week for $2,500. They contacted the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. With the help of investigators, they posed as prospective buyers and arranged to meet with the suspects in a Fontana parking lot. After the owners identified the dog, deputies made the arrest. Sheriffs arrested the 2 people and faced charges in clean possession of stolen property. It wasn't immediately known if they are suspected of stealing the dog.
Aw, poor Gunny.
Gunny!
Gunny, that sounds adorable. Is there a picture of the bulldog?
Yes, but I just exited out of the screen because I'm trying to get on Twitter.
The name of Rocky Balboa's dog in Rocky Balboa called Punchy.
Punchy?
Punchy?
Punchy, go ahead. Punchy, stop crabbing in the pool.
Punchy, stop it.
I want to see the puppy. I want to see the puppy.
I want to see Gunny.
All right. Now it's time for
Florida man.
Florida man.
Oh yes.
Florida man.
Florida.
Oh my God, it's Florida man. Oh my God.
It's that time of the show
Florida
where we discuss Florida Man and all
Okay.
his misdoings.
Florida man caught with 2,000 amphetamines claims therefore erectile dysfunction. Florida man found hiding in bush outside Kangaroo Express claims he creates his own
Repeat
world.
that one more time. Did he just say that?
Florida man caught with 2,000 amphetamines claims therefore erectile dysfunction.
What amphetamines give you erectile dysfunction? Does he want erectile dysfunction?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, no, it's not working. God, boy.
Oh my God, it's not working.
Oh my God, it's not working. Ugh.
Hold on, I gotta find because some of these were ones we already read. Florida man plots fake terrorist attack because, I don't know, ethics in games journalism or something. I give up.
What?
That's literally what he said.
Oh, is that
I'm
like
done.
the Gamergate, like in that one?
Yeah, Florida man poops on church.
Ah,
That's weird.
must have been a crappy religion.
Oh my God.
Florida woman blames car crash on dog, tells police she wants it arrested.
Ah.
Jeez.
Rent that dog.
Grand Theft.
Why do it with Snoop Dogg?
Grand Theft Fido.
Grand Theft Fido.
What with Snoop Dogg?
Florida man poses as doctor, leaves patient with deformed 1-inch penis.
Oh my. That's crimes against humanity right there.
That's sad.
Oh my god.
No, I'm done.
Florida man. That's a
Oh my god.
guy.
That's so funny. Okay, Florida man pauses police chase to rehydrate with stolen Capri Sun, says smoking crack makes him thirsty.
I think you already said that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
I
I?
think you did.
Damn.
It feels like someone already said it. I don't know.
Oh my god. Florida man accused of stealing $2 million worth of Legos paintbrushes from Hobby Lobby.
What?
Eh.
How do you steal that many Legos?
Why would you steal from
likes
Hobby
Legos.
Lobby?
Florida man dies after strapping
my.
fireworks to head on 4th of July. Well,
To
no.
head.
Woo,
No
yeah,
kidding.
4th of July. I'm gonna stick fireworks in my head. Kapunk.
Hey, just know that he had a beer right before that.
Just one
Hold my
beer.
beer. Hold my beer. Right?
Whole beer.
This is gonna be your famous
I'm about
last
to
word.
go to space.
Going hard.
I'm a spaceman.
I just start with hold my beer.
Rocket Man. He was
Florida man checks if gun is loaded by putting it to his head, pulls the trigger, and kills self. Obviously.
Speaking of Rocket
My
Man, has
God.
anyone ever seen William Shatner's cover of
Oh,
Rocket
yeah.
Man?
No.
It's
amazing.
He's like, Rocket Man.
Flying out of here.
Florida man gives himself second-degree
It's
burns
gonna be
making
a
margaritas.
long time.
Florida
That's
man
weird.
covers entire house in aluminum foil.
That-
What is with you
You didn't
people in
want to
aluminum foil?
Oh my God! I gotta protect my house from getting overheated. Get all burnt and crispy.
Florida man gets into brick throwing fight with identical twin brother. Florida man arrested after trying to board bus naked.
San Fernando Valley, please. Is this seat taken? Oh, thank you.
Jesus. Ugh.
Florida man fired after hearse he was driving to funeral was seen at Dunkin' Donuts. He stopped at Dunkin' before he went to the funeral. Apparently, he can get arrested for that.
That's weird.
Wait, what?
Florida man gets trapped in elevator with elderly woman he just robbed.
Well, this is awkward.
Florida man takes family hostage. Probably shouldn't have let them order pizza.
Yeah, I'll take one.
They showed the receipt, and on the receipt it says like the special instructions. It says, "Please help call 911 to get me."
Oh God.
Or get 911 to me.
That's
God.
weird.
Florida man chokes doctor's assistant with stethoscope.
I mean, who hasn't? From time
Florida
to
man
time.
arrested for urinating in hotel ice machine. Again.
Again.
Not a first time offense.
No. Supremely hungry Florida man steals entire ice cream cooler from gas station. How do you do that?
Yeah, how's he
You strap it to your
that?
truck, you get a thing, put it on that thing,
Friends,
drive away.
That's some Fast
friends
and
say
Furious
Florida
stuff
man
right
enjoyed kissing snake, suspected of biting him in the face.
So confused.
It's like that scene from Prometheus.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
No.
Wait, which thing?
The Prometheus.
More
When the
Florida
scientist
man.
is like, oh, look at this. Look
Oh,
at this
the thing just pops up. That's the
look,
best scene.
Look at this vagina snake. I'm so interested, even
Wait.
though I was scared of it. Even
I've
though
ne-
I was
I've
scared.
never seen
like,
this
I'm
movie,
sorry,
but I
like,
don't want to anymore.
Florida man.
Like, 5 minutes earlier, he's like, "Oh, a dead corpse! I'm freaking out!" And then he's like, "Oh, look at this sexual snake! I'm gonna stick my face in it." And he dies.
Florida man confronted over sushi dine and dash, attacks restaurant employee with nunchucks.
That's
Florida
weird.
man.
What else would you attack?
Florida man pretends to be Oprah's nephew for free Cheesecake Factory gift cards.
You get a gift card. You get a gift card.
Everyone gets a
Florida
gift
man
card.
says he's God as he has sex with a tree.
He probably got some splinters.
Oh God.
No, he says
Guess what- guess
Florida
what
man
splinters
says
is.
he's God as he has sex with a tree.
Talk about getting wood. Ugh.
Oh God.
I'm on fire
going-
today.
I'm
Keep
going to
coming.
sleep.
Keep them coming.
Witness says Florida man was FaceTiming before he crashed helicopter.
Hey
This is
babe, I'm
just-
flying
this
helicopter.
is too ridiculous.
He's like, I'm not getting any reception up here.
Let me go down. Whoa.
Florida
do
man.
that.
Florida man says he had no idea beating an alligator to death was illegal.
Is it?
Animal cruelty, I guess.
That's
Wait, what?
It depends on what you beat the alligator to death with.
A chicken?
Florida man shines
Crocs.
laser at cars. Oh my God! Florida man shines laser at cars while hiding bag of marijuana in his bunhole.
That's just odd.
What does the tweet actually say? Bunghole.
It says rectum.
Oh, okay.
Bunghole.
That's better.
Because you can't say ass. That one.
You could say
Ew! I'm not gonna say that
don't
one. That's
want.
gross.
say it.
Florida man writes
Do
bogus
it.
piece
Do it.
of.
Do it.
Okay, yeah. The Florida couple was arrested for selling golden tickets to heaven.
Okay, that's just
Is
average.
that a sex joke? I feel like that's a sex
No,
joke.
it's not a
No.
sex joke.
Sounds like, did
Yeah,
they
I'll-
have two
I'll-
tickets? Because I mean,
I'll
two
get-
tickets.
Okay, this is actually cool. This isn't really like a crime story, but Florida man pulls kid's tooth by tying it to Chevy Camaro and speeds it away. So they pull the kid's tooth out by
You
tying it
watch
to a
too
Chevy
many
Camaro.
cartoons. and
Apparently.
what do they say?
Fast and Furious, the young years.
Florida man reportedly seen biting head off hamster in spring break party video.
Oh, what?
Ozzy Osbourne all over again.
I'm gonna do what Ozzy did. Here, Fluffy,
Florida
come
man,
here.
Florida man orders glass of water from Wendy's drive-thru at 1 a.m. Starts doing that into it.
He makes the one-eyed man cry.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Why? Why is that a thing in your mind?
Scene? What scene is that?
I think it broke her.
You broke her. Why did you do this?
Just end the show.
Well,
Just finish it.
that's all. That's all for us.
Yeah.
Do it. We're
That's all.
I think we're all gonna just break down and cry now.
Okay.
Greatest ending to our show ever.
Okay. Okay. That's it. That's it for us.
Help me! Oh my god. Well, this has been fun, guys.
This has been Double D and the Serious Crew. I'm Nick Nack Paddywhack, and I think I'm gonna go sleep now.
I'm Double D, of course. Keep it weird, guys.
I'm Macchiato. I don't know what the heck's happening right now, but I love it.
I am Trey Jade. I would do a Hill Hydra, but no, this is not the right day.
I'm Lex Taylor. That's
I'm
Lucas.
Lucas.
That's Burger Pocket.
Aw. Yeah, Burger Pocket.
All right, thanks for being on the show, Burger Pocket.
We really enjoyed you. Really enjoyed it.
All right, so we're gonna
Fun.
end this fantastic day with "Lonesome Street" by Blur.
Oh my god.
I hate you, Dylan.
Okay, so see us next week for our super spoopy Halloween episode.
Oh yeah, it's actually on Halloween.